Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are back with the row session, and we're heading to starting locations. Hope you've been having a good week so far. We're going to be jumping right in. I think we're going to start at the docks. But I hope you've been having a good day so far. We don't have too much overtly planned from the beginning of the session, but we do have a bit more training with Dr. Valentine, and we learned a lot of interesting information about some characters that are working in the background, as well as some stuff that Shometsu is up to. So, we'll see how that goes and what we can find out and do with that information. But, whoo boy. Another day in the row. Aside from that, we still got a little bit of a list of things to check up on. I don't think we have any visits from Genevieve today. Oh, yeah, nameplates. Got some projects we need to research. Oh, yeah. We still need to look into Project Athena, which we heard about that would have something to do with the data wraiths. Mm-hmm. So I guess with some of the info that we found out about Shometsu, it may be Phil that was in charge of the particular thing that was affecting Ruina last session, and a few sessions before that. And we also have heard of a particular spot in the row that is supposed to be avoided, or else that same effect might fall onto other people. So I think we're going to try and come up with some way to deal with that today, and kind of see how things come. What should be fun. I stay in the row. Oh yeah, and I think Dr. Harper will be a bit late to the session. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. There we go. Zoom. Hmm. Hmm.
Everybody, roleplay is beginning. Feel free to begin roleplay.
And there we go. Alright.
Avalon Guard calling in. We've got someone with a broken leg outside the clinic, but no doctors are currently in. That's the current situation.
On my way. Go ahead and start treating the patient. Good morning.
What the fuck have you done already?
Morning.
He took like a 20-foot fall and
that's your patient
snapped
there.
his leg.
Stay right there.
Good morning, gentlemen. What seems to be the situation?
No,
This leglet here broke his leg in half. He took like a 20-foot fall and fell right on it.
I missed the ramble. Okay.
I see. Well, we should be able to patch that up in but a moment.
Eyes.
I was just about to get a splint, but I'm a bit behind on my medical training. So,
Well, that's alright. I'll oversee
Can't
you.
even spin. You hired him.
hang on, let me put this splint around it. There you go. You should be fine, I think.
With a
Shouldn't have broken
14
your
on
fucking leg,
non-lethal
dude.
injury,
No, I'm a pirate.
you can walk on it, but it'll hurt.
Fan freaking tastic. Alright.
Indeed. Do take it easy on that leg.
Thanks for nothing, Doctor.
Well, good morning.
Look pretty fucked up. Do something this month.
Are you sure he didn't need his bone set?
Well, what was the report?
I mean, he just said he fell on his leg. Well, somehow,
Did you inspect it?
I don't understand that much medical. I'm new to Avalon. Just got transferred.
Well, fair enough. Good morning.
Morning. You both work here?
I
No,
do.
I'm just an associate of Agent Sloan.
And who might you be?
Lieutenant Daniel, Traverse Navy.
I
Looking
see.
For a Dr. Valentine? Do you know if she's present?
That would be
This would be her.
Fantastic.
What did you
On
say your
behalf
name
of
was again?
Traverse,
Nice to
I-
meet you.
Lieutenant Daniel,
Lieutenant Dan,
Traverse
nice to meet you.
Navy. Pleasure to meet you. With all due respect, are you available to speak, miss?
Of course. I just wanted to hop in and check if we were still good for our training later today.
Of course. Let me know when you're available.
Thank you very much. Free whenever.
Do you have an office?
We do have the well, we have the garage and we have the offices over on the corporate docks. So take your pick. If this is more sensitive, I'd recommend the docks.
Preferably.
Come along with me then.
Well, have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.
Walking on a broken leg, I think. What I
Navy.
Yeah, they're not exactly taking it easy like they probably should.
No.
Sloan, sir. Just wanted to check, what level is the security protocol for today? Like, are we maintaining doors closed or general open clinic today?
The front door can be opened, but make sure that the inner door is shut.
Understood. Thank you.
Indeed. Today may be a slower day, but keep on your toes.
Understood.
There's something I must tend to in my office.
Of course.
I suppose once we have time, I should knock out the Athena thing right away. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what we can dig up.
Avada. Hello.
Hello. Okay, I would like to
You're right.
try and take a look and see what I can find out about a Project Athena.
Project Athena.
I've heard that
Let's
it
see
may
if
have
we
some
can get that
connections
information.
to the Data Wraiths or Titan.
What was your bonuses again for your decking?
I have 1 point in it at the moment.
1 point in. Okay. As you are searching around and looking into things, you don't seem to actually be able to find much of anything. It is very, very highly secured, very upper echelon sort of stuff.
To be expected.
From what you can tell, just a lot of red tape, a lot of redacted, and a lot of information that just you cannot get into. Sadly.
Confirmed some suspicions. Thank you.
Of course.
Well, perhaps I'll need to get the doctor for this.
Sir?
Well, I had seen a few people in there earlier.
Good morning.
Yes, like Mr. Sloan.
Sloan's right here.
Oh, hello there, Sloan.
How have you been doing?
By chance, is there anyone on? I've been doing fine. But is there anyone that could take a look at the progress of the healing here?
I believe that in a little while, Miss Harper will be coming in. I think it would be best to wait for that.
All right. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Of course. If you require anything, please come back to the clinic.
Well, I'll see you, probably in a little bit.
Of course. Have a good day.
Man. That was a deep call. That fellow alright?
It was.
I need to get a drink first, though. Oh no, there's a bunch of trash. Cafe's closed. A bunch of trash piled by the center. Yeah, man. I looked there last time. Sanic City. Okay, thanks, bro.
Sanic, yeah. I think maybe Sanic, yeah.
Whoa, what the hell was that? That sound like that. Got no employees. No, I'm just gonna sit outside.
I'll just take myself a green tea. Trying to have a calm day.
They didn't lick you, did they?
Mm-hmm. Tea's definitely good from that.
They're about some kind of hat.
Okay. Just be careful, they do like to lick things that are shiny. So just make sure you don't have anything shiny on you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sloan.
Good morning.
And hello to you too, Miss Ruiner.
Good morning.
Ah, good morning.
500 credits. Hey, Rona.
Alright. Here you go.
Hi.
Take care.
After you.
I hit my hand.
Oh.
Well, actually, you were here first, Mr. Sloan. You should probably get some tea.
Very well.
I mean, hey, it's enough tea for everyone.
Fair enough.
I know.
Alright, what can I get for you?
Well, what varieties do you have?
Got some green tea, oolong, and black tea, and that's least and most bitter.
I see. I'll take a green.
Hey, Cassie.
Hello.
Ben?
Oh, hello again, mister.
Hello again, lady. Oh, hold up.
Oh, hello again.
There, it's 500 credits.
Hello there, how you there?
Very well. Do you take wireless transfer?
I'm doing well. I'm just getting some tea.
Yeah, sure. Hold on one sec. Getting the tablet out. Alright.
Of course. And there you are.
And, yeah, that went through. Alright. Enjoy tea.
Thank you.
Definitely, good for the soul.
Good morning, Miss Duskweaver.
Hello.
Hey there, Rona.
Can I get some oolong?
Good morning, Agent Sloan.
Definitely.
I hope you've been well.
Avalon Guard at Clinic. We've got the Madame here looking to pick up medication, but doesn't want to deal with us guards, would rather speak to a doctor directly.
I see.
I'm sure you can understand a breach within our facilities is not the best thing to come privy of.
Yeah, Rona.
Of course.
Don't worry about it, it's on me.
What? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's not how a business works.
What was the,
I'm fine. You're my
has
friend.
it been intended to?
No, thank you. Not right now.
Just some tea.
Oh, yes.
Avalon Guard at Clinic. The Madame has left, but is still expecting her medications to be available when she returns.
Apologies, one moment. Radio chatter.
Shall we have this conversation in the office, or?
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Would you repeat that?
I'll be back in a moment.
It's just... I mean, it's payment enough to see my friends happy, so...
I said that on the radio. If you want to go to the swimming pool, we can do that.
You're silly sometimes.
Right, my apologies.
Radio working?
Tis fine.
Maybe I missed it.
Hopefully things are going well on your end.
Indeed, it has been standard fare. But if you wish to get tea, don't let me stop you.
Might as well.
Yeah, what can I get for you?
Howdy. I just had a minor question.
We've got green tea, oolong, and black tea. And that's least and most bitter.
Question.
I'll take a green tea.
I know it's really strange, but it popped up
Alright,
last
then.
session. I'm assuming there would be some in the upper city. Oh, I would say. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I know we can't explore upon it, but that'll be interesting. I just want to know if there's
Here,
canonicals
it's 500 credits.
You know, explain.
Whatever the reader is.
You could pose the question to Slay and see what she says. I'm pretty sure there's no harm in it because it's probably not
Looks
going to
good.
be that for it anyway.
JT.
So it should be okay.
No
I think
thanks.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, there goes my net 20 for the day. Damn it. I should have said I needed my psychophantic contact. Darn. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
Yes.
if you did need any assistance with this breach, you know where to call.
Very well. If it does require that, I'll let you know, Agent Sloan.
Of course.
May you have a good day.
You as well.
Oh, I know that voice. Careful.
Wait,
Where are you running from?
Come back. I need a handshake or else I'll get shot, please.
Runa, you alright?
I'm sorry,
Your
I don't
hand,
know who you
please.
are.
I do really need
Get
this.
One. I've always
Yes.
gotten what I wanted. Don't make me. I will call
If
my
he does
daddy's
something, I'll stab him,
actual
okay?
company group.
Can I ask
I'm
who you
sorry to-
are?
I am gentleman number 257 of the Madames. She is a high-class citizen, if you know of them.
Good morning, Doctor.
They're very powerful, unbelievably powerful.
Oh, seen
I
that
do
face
not
right
want
here
to
for a
get
while.
on it, but please shake my hand. It was commanded.
It was commanded for you, not for me.
Yes, I have to get the handshake, or else I will get punished.
Here?
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to walk away now.
Butler!
Yes,
The
yes,
disgusting peasant air is irritating my throat.
Oh, do you need me to get the
We must-
lozenge?
Did you do something with your
We
Amazon?
need
Runa, if they
anything
keep
at this
harassing
point.
you, just
It's
let me know.
irritating me. What is this place?
Thank you,
What is
Leah.
what is
Yes.
this place?
Might change it up a bit.
I believe
They're
it
gonna
is
Why are there
called
so many
the tea
commoners here?
house.
The tea house.
it.
They serve tea. You're testing it for poison. I'm not waiting.
Well.
Of course, I'll try each and every tea in the shop before you
Good.
buy anything.
Can I get two?
Of course, of course. Would you like me to wipe the floor before going in?
Which
You need to
variety?
put
We got a
yes,
green tea,
please
blonde,
wipe
American,
the
spice
area
latte.
that I will be going
Great,
into.
Sovereign. Looks like
Okay,
a
grab the handkerchief.
different
Sovereign.
Be,
I
just
just think
a
it's just a rich
moment.
person.
Indeed.
I mean, didn't we have a rich kid ship go missing after
Sorry,
parking
I'm
illegally?
going to have to clean the premises. Just need to scoot this way for a moment. I need to make
Regardless,
sure
they're
the
not-
whole place
they
is
are on
spick
that
and
same
span
tier, most likely.
before they go
I'm
in.
gonna drag his boot all
True.
the way across the floor and turn back
Oh, that's a big gash. Oh, very gnarly. Could you scoot so I could clean that up? You know. Thank you. Oh, it's good. It may take a bit more, madame.
Well.
It's really not going out.
As you pull
Is
your
it
boot
okay if-
across the carpet, you hear it rip.
Oh, damn, that's unfortunate.
I'm becoming impatient, Butler.
I'll blame it on them.
Of course.
It's actually been a while since
My
I've
hand's
dealt with
hurting.
I'm not too good with their types.
Okay, I cleared the path.
Indeed.
Direct
I would
follow
keep some distance.
path towards it that's
Clean the
clean.
shop owner.
thanks.
Oh, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Touch the man, I'll break you.
Was
Greetings,
that
Well.
a
shop
threat?
owner. Could I spray you down before my madame talks to you?
No.
They're not going with your command, madame.
Look,
What
if
should
you're
I
gonna keep
do?
loitering in here and
Madame?
harassing my customers, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
The slumber air has destroyed my throat. I need something to drink.
Legally Sloan. Filthy grouse apprehend people.
Alright, I get you tea.
That is very subjective.
Poison, Butler. You know I don't
Can I have
drink
each
crap.
I'll keep an eye on them.
Each
They're
of
gonna
your,
cause trouble.
your teas
True.
testing before. Were you about to say? Were you about to say?
Be careful though
Each
how
of my
you
poisons?
act.
Did I catch you there?
No, I had
They may be
it
annoying,
has
but
to be
they
subtle.
they may have
Why
influence.
would I poison my own fucking tea?
I don't know. It
You're
is
commoners. You eat
precautionary.
practically filth. It's
I believe that they had said something about their father having an astral tie.
Digestive tract would not be able to take something that is of a certain.
I'll go inquire about that.
pourquoi.
Curious.
Well, they're dumb. If they're dumb enough to parade around, do this, and put themselves in danger, well, let's see what
passwords
happens.
are going onto your account.
Indeed.
Of course.
Let's hope it's just a trip.
You're already 5,000 credits
Indeed.
in debt. Oh, sorry, 500,000 in credit.
Oh my. Oh, I'm keep on costing the family more money.
I know you work for Avalon. I'm just saying. I'll let Harper or Sloan handle that.
So who's the lady?
It would just seem to be a noblewoman.
I see.
Oh.
Though they claim to have astral ties. We'll see how valid that claim is.
There's also a lot of people coughing in the row.
Well,
Could it potentially be related to the Undercity issue?
I don't think it would hurry up to here because there's a different filtration system. And it seems to be caused by breathing rather than drinking.
I'll
And
be
I know
looking
that
into it.
Miss Harper's not feeling well enough today, but perhaps looking into it's worthwhile.
My tongue's kind of broken. I'm sorry. The air.
That would be interesting. Perhaps there's some sort of...
It seems my tongue is.
Perhaps it's just nothing, but explore the possibility of something being missed.
I actually might be going around to go clean up some leftover corruption around the road today.
I haven't seen too much of it. Most of it's been lingering. But it's been very
exactly. It's just better to clean
docile.
up than to leave it.
True. Would you like any assistance?
It would be a good idea.
Do you want to? It's not really hard. It's just going around and just doing it.
Sorry about that.
Indeed. I think it's a good idea to at least have two hands on each job.
Wish I could have gotten this all together again. She's so bad.
I kind of want to see what Mr. Lieb was looking at up at the balcony.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a peek. I'll be right back.
Well.
Sorry I couldn't get back to you earlier.
Anything of concern? Maybe just
Fine, no.
seeing the sights. At least on the surface of things, it seems like some things are settling down at least.
It would seem.
Guess what all we can do is hope that it continues.
Indeed. Though we shouldn't let our guard down.
Of course not. It would be stupid to drop our guard completely, even with this level of quiet.
Of course.
Also, Miss Lilith, I like the way that you have your hair now. Really nice.
Thank you. I like to change up my hand back and forth.
Oh, there's Danny.
I know you have.
And there they go.
I'm not like that.
Well, I'm gonna go start cleaning.
That's what I liked about you.
Very well.
I'll just be
Maybe
around
they'll-
places where there's a lot of people, so We can split
Maybe
up
since
if you
we
want
talked
so that
about
we
it,
can
we
make it faster. Sorry.
True.
Good morning.
I am
Maybe start with lights like the filtration system and whatnot. Some of the essential components.
Yeah, I can do that. It's right by the wyvern space too, so it's probably safe.
Most likely.
Okay.
Well, I could come with you just to make
Oh,
sure.
I had them there then. Oh, okay.
Why
Well-
not?
Bye, Miss Lilith.
Very well then.
Have a good day.
Impatient with things like this.
Oh, hello, man. I don't govern the rules of thermodynamics, okay?
Do you think that it is, wise to be telling Shometsu where you're going to be going by yourself?
Probably not. Also, I'm just cleaning up corruption. I don't know if I still need a roll for this, but I'm going around the road today, just cleaning up.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you want to do one for, like, the entirety of the row as I go around.
You get
I
what,
have
like a
Sloan
+6?
helping.
And
Yeah.
so advantage. Yeah, that's a 17 plus your bonus, so I'm sure
Well.
you'll
Wonderful.
if
Thank
there's any
you.
leftover corruption, you'll take care of it.
Yeah, it's just dead corruption. I'm just clearing it out so that it's not cluttering up space and stuff. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if wise is the right word, Mr. Sloan, but I did say I was going to be around places with a lot of people.
True.
So, I mean... And also, because of what I know, Miss Lilith probably wouldn't say anything.
Guard at Avalon
or do
Clinic.
anything
We
to
have
harm
someone
me
here
at
who
the
seems
moment,
pretty violently ill.
because then she'd put
Might
herself
need some
at
help.
risk.
The doctor's currently in.
And she probably wouldn't want that, would she?
True.
Somebody's sense of self-preservation is typically stronger than their incentive to cunning.
Do you still have any medical skill?
Yes.
I just got a call that someone is critically injured at the clinic.
Oh dear. Okay, let's go now. We can finish this up later.
True.
Shall we?
Well, perhaps this is the fastest route.
I would recommend going this way.
Well.
Apparently coughing up a lung.
Oh, Miss Pine?
The fucking rich kid
You okay?
down there with the fucking grenade.
Oh dear. Good morning.
Sorry, I was a little less complicated. We should do it this up.
Right.
I'm feeling extremely dizzy.
Oh.
Feels like something's crawling in my chest.
Well. Unless you have anything immediately coming to mind, we should get them to a scanner.
Tried to tough it out for this long,
Yes.
and you've considered yourself lucky
I'll
being
put
able
on
to
some
make it this
protective
far.
gear.
But the
Maybe
True.
we should help them get
becomes too
upstairs.
much. You cough and splatter.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Mr. Coin, call a garden here.
Oh, got you.
The coughing seems to make it a bit more bearable. It waves it off a moment, but
Right, you there.
those blood droplets
Help grab and bring them upstairs.
on the table.
Yes.
Come with me.
These droplets seem to move in a strange way. Swirly, bubbly droplets. And then it stops.
What on earth?
Okay, that's not normal. Do we have a researcher on hand? By any chance?
The best we have is Mr. Coin at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, bring them
let's go
upstairs. Mr. Coin, please decontaminate that spot. Ensure that whatever that is doesn't spread. And do wear proper protective equipment. We don't know how hazardous this thing is.
Mr. Sloan! Mr. Sloan!
Well, this isn't good.
When did this stop? When did you stop? Coughing madly if we can speak this?
Get her to her bed first.
I don't think we can speak.
I believe these are better.
Come on, let's keep going. Yeah. I don't think we can speak.
I'm gonna go put on
Like a volcano in your chest, you erupt with coughs again, Pine.
Oh dear.
At the same time, this brings relief.
Oh shit then.
Well, I'm going to also go put on some protective equipment. I'm grabbing some PPE. Right. Mask first. Glove. Alright. Oh, wonderful.
Hi, can I try to discern what is happening right now? I'm all geared up to make sure that I...
Whatever method of investigation you wish, and I will try my best to help with that. What are you attempting to do?
Trying to do like
Yes.
a medical check, like checking their symptoms and cross-referencing them, seeing if this is anything we already knew.
This one's demanding some kind of medicine.
I see. Hello.
I want medicine for my throat and medicine that my father ordered.
I see.
Been making my throat itchy all day, your stupid slumber air. Me and my butler have been itching our necks away with this.
Wait.
Right. And what is your father's name?
Do you have any sedatives?
That I do. Is there something amiss?
Poor man's convulsing from a shot grenade injury. Muscles aren't going to be happy for a while.
Right. They'll be in the drawer next to the bed. In any event, please continue.
His name is the Sire, just like how I am the Madame.
We need a name. Your title's
The Sire!
I see.
There's many sires.
Let me try and pull that up. What would I find on it?
You would find someone that's labeled themselves the Sire. It's just the and Sire. Their last name's Sire.
I see. And what would their order be?
It would just be some like really stupid, just petty commoner painkillers because they wanted to try them out.
I see.
They have drug addictions. They want to save as much as they can on that shit.
Well, your order should be right over here.
Trying to do this cough. Good. And also, can you do something about this itchy throat I have? My butler has the same thing.
Right.
Now, should I quarantine this maybe? Don't we stand up the door?
Yes.
I've had a
Yes, you
itchy
should.
throat since I got here in the morning, and
Okay,
it's
understood.
disgusting. Butler!
Well.
I believe that butler tried to harm someone with a grenade. The Sloan came over, saying he tried to detonate a grenade in the tea shop.
We'll deal with that in but a moment. First, we need to quarantine this area and make sure that nothing spreads. Mr. Coin, there should be a package inside of the main office that will be for the Madame. Now let's figure out about this.
Has been brought down to maybe like a minor wound, but it's still something.
Dave, if you can hear me over the radio, I'm gonna quarantine the med bay up. Yeah, let's keep an eye on the door.
Yeah. While things have been somewhat stabilized, can I see if this is some sort of magic stuff? Like, because we do know that there was the crystal water stuff that was happening in the Undercity, and I know that Pine was there. So, seeing if it has anything to do with that.
Yes, whatever kind of investigation thing, again, I'll consider enroll for it. If you're doing magical investigation, any kind of investigation, just tell me what you're attempting to do, and I will roll.
I'm gonna first see if I can sense any magic coming off of her, and if not, I'm gonna try to use some cantrips to see if it triggers anything. Just small
Would you be
ones,
doing,
nothing
like,
harmful.
Trying to detect kind of affinities or magic or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let me roll for that. Okay. As you decide to detect magic on Pine in the current state she's in, you do sense that there is some kind of magic within her, around her. It seems to be something of a nature or shadow affinity, maybe a combo of the both.
Interesting. And this is an infection, and yet...
It's a faint thing within her chest.
Is it faint enough that it wouldn't be an affinity, but instead be like residue? Or is it like something that would be strong enough to be an affinity?
Are you testing it alongside doing medical, I assume, and
Yeah.
detecting the infection?
Yeah.
This seems to cling on to the bacterial infection.
Interesting. Okay. So I can determine that it's magical in nature.
It might be.
Oh dear.
It's
Yeah.
still an uncertainty, but this is your best patient, I suppose, with this or any kind of thing like this that you've seen. So that is what you can at least estimate for now.
This is concerning. Did you drink any of the water in the Undercity that day when there was issues with the crystal? You can just nod or shake your head. No? Interesting. You know, if this started this morning? You just nod or shake your head.
Just when I was going past the clinic. Just a bit ago.
Dan? Oh, hey, it's okay. Just don't push yourself too hard. And don't be afraid to let it out. Bring a bucket over here. For just in case.
I don't know if this will be relevant, but they walked past the vent, and multiple other people started scratching when they walked past the vent outside.
Something could be in the sewer water.
Slummers were complaining of being itchy, bad throats, as they walked past the vent.
Immediately cordon off that vent and start doing scans of the area.
I would also like to say that noble lady also was by the vent when she began coughing. Or when
Well.
she began getting sick.
Tell that to a guard over the radio.
Indeed.
Quarantine vent, understood.
Try to relax for now.
I'm not.
I should.
If
it's spreading.
At one of your employees, they will not leave.
It's spreading. Yes, but you can relax. We now know that it's spreading. We can get people to help get it under control.
Right, I have to tend to that.
Stop the vents.
Do me a favor, if you see anybody, think about going near the vent, advise them against it. It's just best if we spread the word about avoiding the vents.
Are you able to get her out of here? Because she's yelling at your employees.
I'm gonna grab her, and I'm gonna put her in the waiting room. Is that okay? She's a harassing.
Hold on a moment. Is she still coughing?
Get anybody who went near the vent away.
Then they need to stay here.
Anyone near the vent.
There's a
Understood?
quarantine that needs to be in effect. You need to make sure this doesn't spread.
I feel like we need more guards I bet
Indeed.
the two girls can accomplish
Make a call to the Wyverns.
I should probably head out then.
Indeed. If you have not been contagious, then please step out.
I have the medical equipment up top.
I would want to contact the Wyverns. Mr. Sloan, I'm unaware.
Unsure. Try being a DM.
Councilwoman, I'll be fine.
We should have some sort of comms to them.
Whoa, hi.
Like, you have to keep dealing with them,
I
or...
heard
I'll take care of it.
when I walked past.
Thank you.
Can we contact the Wyverns?
Get out. Yeah, actually, you know what? If they're making you leave, get the fuck out. I'm sorry.
Greetings,
I
sir.
spoke French.
Madame.
I asked for medicine, and your stupid employee could not understand the simple questions I were asking.
I see. And what were those?
I simply asked where I can get medicine for my throat, and they said, "Oh, you'll have to wait." And I told them, "No, I will not wait. The world revolves around me, not the other way around. I don't know. No. I want it now. When I say I want something, I get it immediately. Is this true?"
Yes, Madame. Of course. Of course.
Exactly.
Right.
Did you call them like I told you to?
The number is still ringing. I keep trying, but they keep
since we got here,
not
so
answering.
I'm not really sure why it is.
Well, I tried
I
to
see.
call
So
them.
if you want to do a screening on her,
Apparently
that's up
giving
to
me
you.
the error
As
of
we
I
should.
cannot open up the GM panel, so...
Of course. Go. Let me try again.
We don't catch anything.
Mrs. Sloan?
No. My helmet is filtered, but you should be fine. If you need to transport to the upper city for now.
Call one right now. I'll give you the clearance level.
They are helping. I saw them earlier. They look like a wild animal.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did they... they just breathe too much filthy air.
I am trying to contact Astral.
Oh no.
I tried to do it earlier too, but I couldn't because I can't open up my DM menu. So I've been trying to call, and basically I'm reporting the tea shop for threatening me with guns, and I'm just making up bullshit and lies.
Are you asking me to send Astral to the tea shop?
That's what this character, this stupid rich bitch said. Yes, go there. They threaten me. They are murderers. I would remove them immediately. You know, there's big tall tales of shit and stuff. The stuff you'll get from this kind of character. Anywho, medicine.
Okay.
Indeed. Madam, have you been experiencing any coughing recently?
Yes. I've been breathing your dirty slumber air, and I've been coughing and itching all around my neck. My butler has had the same thing.
Yeah,
I see.
Yes, of course.
We caught it
Besides
right
the
in front of that
muscle
tea shop.
spasms.
Well, the muscle spasms was from doing your due duty.
Right. Have you walked near any vents recently?
Well, I assume there's vents everywhere. Did you see vents?
I believe there was
I don't know.
One guard in
outside
front of
the
clinic.
clinic.
The Wyverns are here.
Okay.
Well,
And yes.
I'm afraid that there seems to be a bit of a sickness going about, and I'll need to provide a scan to you if you're willing before you leave. This should help fix your cough.
Will it get me my medicine?
That it will. I will just need you to wait on one of those beds right there.
Oh, no. I do not wait.
It will only take
That's
but a
where we come
moment.
across the first problem. I will count but a moment. You put a but a moment on the clock, and we will count it.
Indeed.
However, I will call people above you.
Right.
Thank you very much, sir. From the Madame. To you.
Indeed.
They're over there, but yeah, if you need a respirator, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure you're gonna...
Miss Ayla.
Please, for the love of God, if you're going to be
do you have any respirators?
Right this way.
Or more doctors, because I'm pretty sure they're going to need those.
Indeed. We have protective equipment over this way. Please follow me. Your skill sets are going to be needed today. It would seem that there's a bit of a sickness going about, so please put on this protective equipment.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
please tell me what exactly Miss Pine's doing over there? Because I saw them earlier and they were doing
They seem to be coughing rather profusely and emitting a substance.
Well, I might know where that's coming from, but I will double check.
Please do.
And what do you want me to do with the young lady with the astral?
I'll deal with that in but a moment.
Well, I said I already did a preemptive, and I didn't think you were going to be dealing with it this fast, but I helped you out.
Indeed,
Any
I appreciate
information
that.
she's going to be sending out to her father will be delayed. So if she demands astral, that's going to be delayed as well.
Perfect.
So there you go.
Suit it up.
Perfect. Now, I will need you to help me with a, noble woman. She's very antsy. You got to the point in your...
Cassian's here too. Have you met him?
I have. Does he have any
He's
medical
also a
skill?
doctor.
Well,
He has a lot.
he should come up here as well.
I can go get him in a moment. But I will follow you.
Indeed. I would like you to do a checkup on them and try and see if they have similar behaviors to what Miss Pine is exhibiting. I've been registering it onto the database. In fact, let me add a few more detailed notes, and you should be able to pull that up on the computer over there.
Sure. Yes, thank you. All right, I will go look.
Of course.
I'm here. I'm in the middle of a quarantine situation. What do you need? I'm currently treating a patient. She's going to strap the IV
I might have to borrow some of your hazmat equipment.
to your arm so that way you can take it in
Indeed.
transport, and she's going to gently take your wrist.
You want to give me more
Fortuna
access
has been
personnel
made
so I can come and go?
Oh jeez, okay. She's going to put in the IV and
Indeed, but you'll need to get past the quarantine each time.
for a moment.
Here's a temporary pass to be able to go up and down. There you go.
Fortuna's been made sick.
Oh dear. Where is she?
Know anybody who's good with chemicals?
Could you
Particular?
if you have a sample, we can send somebody to you with some sort of case that might be able to hold it. How is Fortuna? Where is she?
I will have to go find her if she's going to be sick like this one.
Indeed.
But I know where to go start looking.
No, that's not
I'll
fine.
come back with
This
some
is
of your samples.
a disease. It's spreading.
This is bloody wonderful.
Yes, that involves me.
And of course, it's the day that Harper's late.
Transport here.
They're asking for a few suits upstairs if there's any.
Who is?
She is my employer,
So they can
you'll
come
have
down.
to go find her. and ensure her
I
safety.
didn't get the name, but one of
And let me know her location. That would be appreciated.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yes. So don't move from that spot though, because we don't want to get anybody else infected with that.
Well,
I'll send somebody there. Are you able to take a box for
Is my transport here, Mr. Sloan?
of whatever this might be
I'm sure. Let me check.
to the sewer by the tea shop?
I'm sure it is. I'll go ahead if you can just lead me to the helipad.
Of course.
She was there. She's probably around that area still.
Right this way.
Fortuna, you might be infected. Please put on the proper gear.
I'm taking my IV.
Indeed.
This guy's having a time.
Hello? What's this?
Put that there. Hey, Nathaniel, get in there.
Right to this door.
It's his pet's rat. It's his rat.
And here is the transport. Look at how fancy it is.
Wow. All for me. Thank you very much, Mr. Sloan.
Of course.
Good luck with this. I'll try and see about talking to Avalon while at the hospital to get more supplies sent out.
Indeed. If you get the chance, please send a report of where you believe this originated from to me.
I believe that happened right outside your hospital. That's the short end of it.
Very well. Good luck. All right.
Or have you only felt like
Mr. Sloan, what are the procedures with this? Are we just open to all infected?
Indeed. Any infected, please bring inside. Do not allow them to leave until they've been properly treated. That threshold is the in and out point.
Also, we have Miss Pine went on the helipad.
Indeed. They took a transport.
Put out? Okay.
They're being brought to the Upper City for better care.
Sure about this package. Understood.
No.
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 For everyone in this room. We just started getting it. because we're NPCs, so I don't think we even get a roll. So we just were
Give me a
affected.
moment.
But we went through two stages. The first one was like we were having struggle, and then it got really bad, and that's why we came here.
Okay, so you're
But I'm
very
okay.
short of breath. You have sore throat. And that you feel dizzy. You're itchy.
Mhm.
And those are the symptoms.
Yep.
Now, does this seem like disease or effect? Like something, because I did hear there was a gas leak. So is it something like it got into their lungs, into their system, on their skin, or is it like sick?
Indeed.
Do we have respirators?
That we should.
We can go through the license. Just
Yes, give them proper protective equipment.
Honestly, I might say it looks like a bit of both.
Okay.
Did you call the bandits? You gotta be doing your job.
Friendly. Before you go.
The tea shop upsets me greatly. Find a way to have it attacked or shut down. Thank you.
I'm also gonna have to. I'm gonna have to call for bandits to go to the
Oh
tea
boy,
shop.
I'm gonna go talk to the wyverns about
Pay
this,
money.
because that's who they consider.
Pay money. Yeah,
Now, this
upset
might be
the
a
wyverns,
little
give them something.
uncomfortable, miss, but may I?
Is this a private conversation?
I guess. I mean, there's probably give me something real quick at that point now. Just praying everything else for something else.
I can't really say anything right now.
Yes, I know you're on the call right now, on the phone.
Also,
You pinged a DM? GM?
yes, I
Hello?
was given the loot.
We probably can
Yeah, I
get
could
you some
probably
soup
drink-
in a little bit, maybe too.
Oh, food too? Awesome. This is great.
Just lay down and relax.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, I need a report of the situation.
Yeah, go get the sample.
Fortuna and Lev are talking.
Magic. I see. I need to send out Liette as soon as possible because there is a sample that is just being held by a synthetic right now that apparently is also part of what's causing people to get sick. It came from the sewers. There's
Miss,
calling you.
Miss, yeah, was claiming
I might be of help for once.
Indeed. Have you been informed of the situation? There's currently a quarantine.
Yes, I know. No. Yes, I understand you guys are under quarantine
they
and
have
stuff. I
a-
understand
I
that one of
claim we
my
do have a
employees is in there.
solution.
Well, I don't have a solution, but I might have somebody that can help. Here. I have a contact inside Geb that works with fruit production, and they're a chemist, so they have the ability to go and look at you know, mostly cubes and stuff, but obviously if our cubes have diseases and stuff in them, they would look at them. So I'm hoping that if there's any samples or anything you guys can get me, I might be able to send them up. And I might be able to contact them, I might be able to get some information on this.
I see. That we might do. We're currently trying to procure a sample at the moment.
Okay.
But if
Any
you're going to
other,
be in this
updates?
facility, I will need you to be wearing protective equipment.
Okay, I can put on some protective equipment.
There's some in the crates in that room on the left.
Okay. Is it like a mask? Like a full-on gas mask, or...?
Indeed. There's a full respirator and gloves. Pardon me, you there? One moment.
Oh.
He had best come up.
I totally got the mask on and stuff.
Indeed, so do I.
Mm-hmm.
Could you fetch that man?
I waiting for someone, so no. Which man? I did not.
The butler that just went down the elevator. That better be him coming back. Of course not.
Let's see.
Mr. Sloan, did that man just leave
Yes, he did. I currently have Lev trying to grab him.
Okay, good. Don't let her leave.
Madam, is something amiss?
Can't believe I've been down here for 42 minutes. I thought for sure I'd be out of here by now.
So did I, but things arise.
I want to go back up. I will go seek out another clinic's aid.
Not as of yet. If you do wish to be transferred to a higher clinic, then I will need a transport to come down and grab you.
Then do that.
Bloody wonderful.
Hey, are you a doctor? Are you a doctor?
Follow the guard.
I pick up the sample. If I pick up the sample and I hold it, do I sense anything?
So,
Right.
let me ask you then,
How are you feeling?
you've had your sheet turned in.
Alright. Kinda itchy.
Is the sorcery
Wonderful.
Dizzy.
Okay.
Well, as part of the quarantine, you will need to be staying in here until we can resolve this.
You can sense there
Okay,
Indeed.
Do you have any security personnel?
There should be 2 guards. One right there. Well, I can try calling in a team.
in the vet sewers to go check that out.
Okay, good.
Should I go to the quarantine room?
Well,
Mr. Sloan?
indeed.
What the hell is causing this?
The sample can't be read by the technology, and when I held it, I think it might be a magical illness of some sort.
I think, unfortunately, the person
I see.
have to send the sample up, and I don't know if I'd be able to get any.
Does this look at all familiar to the zombie virus that was going around?
So I'm pretty sure we can do some more. But pass it through someone first and we can help each other out.
I know, well,
I unfortunately wasn't there for that.
We are, so.
Well,
and I
I'll have to pull that up and see if I can compare any of the records. But, in any event, continue.
It came from the sewers, right?
Alright.
Tentatively.
I can't tell who's who. People are in hazmat suits. Sloan, what do you want this
What
sample?
is,
I'll hand this off.
I'll take that.
Oh, robot hand, that should be safe. I put it in a box. It's a metal box.
Perfect. Alright, we have the sample.
Can I have some cleaning equipment? I'm gonna bring that with me. I'm gonna just keep hosing down the synthetic before he walks around because he's in the sewer.
Indeed, there should be plenty of equipment all about. I keep this place well stocked.
Alright, and I'm gonna borrow a hazmat suit so we can hide the young lady's butler so she doesn't kill him or get him killed. Because he's showing signs
What?
of coughing too, but she demanded him leave. You know the complicated matter with the Astral lady?
Yes, I do. Is she still here?
Well, to go, I guess, go require Astral. I have no clue.
Bloody
Oh
wonderful.
god, did she just get let out by your security guard?
I certainly hope not. In any event, here we have the sample. Are you sure that your contact can actually do something about it?
If you run a sample through your facilities here, we might be able to actually get information, and I can send the information up to him.
True, that would be
Otherwise,
much
I will
better.
have to send an actual physical example. So, let's go do that.
Right, he's back.
Alright, so where do you want everybody who's quarantined? Because he needs to be quarantined currently.
Alright, we'll keep this as the quarantine area, and that is the treatment area.
Don't project those. Keep your manners, just in case.
Understood, sir.
She seems fine.
Well.
Was she ill? I don't know what.
Probably.
Of course, both of the researchers are off today. Indeed.
I might have a moment of your time. Hello, it's me, Cassie and Lyvan. Thanks for the hazmat suit, very appreciated.
Of course.
Would you like me to stay up here and help out up here, or would you like me to head down into the sewers with the rest of the Ryvans to just maybe see what's going on?
I think you would be better used here. In fact, I would like you to assist me in studying this sample.
Will do. Have fun.
We had best get on it right away, and I believe that you can help as well, Mr. Coin. Right, we've got a sample of whatever this is, and we're going to try and analyze it and see what we can find. Just me and Mr. Cassian. that a cake?
Yeah, yes.
What do you need
I didn't
calcium
want to
for?
touch it in case of someone else's, but I was worried in case.
He's a medical professional that can help as well. More eyes can help.
That's very useful. Like I said, I have
Mr.
a
Cassian?
chemist that works at Gub.
Right. Let's get down to brass tacks of trying to scan this. Is there perhaps anyone around? No, I will ping.
I know. People over there just scan.
Last thing I expected to do on this day. Ugh.
True.
Well, I did do a look over at the sample that young Miss Ayla gave us, and that
I'm with you.
sort of fucked with the machine.
Right. Well, where'd you go? There you are. Okay. We're going to be studying the sample, all four of us, and trying to find what we can about it. I would also like to specifically try and compare it to the zombie virus that we have in the database.
Alright. So, what profession are you going to be using in this instance to look over this? Or what skill would you like to try and use?
Well, I believe that the best medic we have is perhaps you or you.
Well, I can assist you.
Sounds good. Back to it. Looking at the stuff. Excuse me. Beep
I
boop.
have,
I do the thing.
The assist thing with Psychophanta, and I have sorcery, so...
I have that as well. I think we have the advantage roll.
I analyze. I did do an analyze a little bit ago and fucked with the machine because it was magic.
And what are you all doing? Sorry, I have a lot of voices in my ear.
We're trying to analyze the sample and see what we can find from it, and also compare it to the zombie sample.
Oh, no. Yeah. For sure, but what skills are you using?
Medicine, I believe?
For me, that'd be medicine. Medicine plus 3 for me.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters. I think we're just picking one, but I have a chemist Psychophanta contact I was going to send information to at the same time, but
Well,
that can be handled.
as a Psychophanta, level 3, that means that you have that advantage bonus you can give to anyone. 4.
Can I look at it for sorcery too, even though I'm really bad at it?
You'll be doing a separate roll. Your separate roll is individualized on your own unless you're doing Psychophanta bonus for both. I will say, Mezod, as you look over the information, this is extremely unusual. It is a combination of things that is far beyond your understanding. It's a gross mutation. It looks definitely something you shouldn't have in your lungs, but that sounds like where it's going.
Oh, goody. Well, that's not good.
Ayla, you're looking at this, and you can tell right away there's something magical about this.
Oh yeah.
With the
Got
roll of
sample in my hand.
with the roll of a natural 20, you looking over this information, you can see that this was a somewhat amalgamation of mold. It looks similar to some of the mold you might have seen back at your homeworld. Something unusual, something magical, but this is gross. This is a mutation of sorts, something that has been amalgamation forced together, maybe through an explosion.
Back on my home planet, how even though this is like a hybrid and like burned and cooked to be whatever, how did we deal with magical?
What?
Hold the fucking phone.
What was that? Alright. Security, what was that?
I'm gonna hang out here.
Is it possible I can send any of this information
Security
to
report in.
the chemist as well?
Oh yeah.
My Psychophanta contact?
You calling him up?
Actually, can I send it by sorcerer too? I would assume I
Mr.
just
Sloan,
need one
how
after
can
my
I
chemist.
don't think I heard anything.
There was just an
as you send
explosion.
it to
Please
your
investigate
chemist,
that.
You gonna call them up, or are you just gonna send it as an email?
I'll call him up. I'll call him up right now. We can go over here.
Ring ring. What's your chemist's name again?
Blair Lang.
Blair Lang.
Can I help you?
Leia Lang.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm looking for Sloan.
How is it?
That would be me.
Right, good, okay. Right, I'm Bathara Ron. I'm one of the councilwomen of Scrap Town. I'm actually, I did expect to be here, to be honest with you, but I do want to kind of have a talk about this. What the fuck's going on here? Is this
Certainly. You know,
something that I should be worried about? Something I should warn my
Am I right?
town of?
Anyway.
That is something we're currently trying to find out. At the moment it's being quarantined, but I will send you an update as soon as I know.
First, but let me see what my workload is.
Right, okay, is there any way that we could prevent infections or whatever?
I would say for now, try and keep things to a quarantine.
Have this for you by the end of the day. Just call me up.
The exact details I can send at a later point, but there's a lot that I'm currently dealing with.
Or anything, girl. So just let me know when you're
Right,
ready for
okay.
it.
I would like to try and at least talk to you when there's at least some sort of update, so I can update the town.
Of course.
Make sure they're ready for this, if it does hit.
Give me but a moment.
I ran away for a second, but does my 20 encompass knowing what we used to do to at least?
Well, I'm assuming I'm allowed out, considering she only gave me antibiotics to support a day.
Well, this is currently a quarantine zone, so any who step inside must be checked over before being allowed to leave. Indeed.
I put the young lady in the back since you're out of beds. I didn't put her near the dead bodies, but I put her on the stretcher since you're out of beds. And when she called whatever commanded her servant to explode, that's not nice. So now you have praying matter on your floor over there. And I suggest you go see the young lady. She's in the back in the morgue.
I'm sorry. Some person commanded their employee to explode?
Yes. The head's gone. Deep.
What's a day?
You want to go look at her now? She's under muscle relaxer, and I put her on the stretcher and tied her there so she won't get up.
Yes, please ensure that she's restrained for the moment. This is currently a quarantine zone.
Okay, who do I need to talk to get out there?
Right, you'll need to check over by one of the doctors. Miss Ayla, could you please check them over?
Sure.
And what have we been able to find?
Nothing from what I have a contact, but they'll be able to give me information by the end of the day, so I have nothing right now.
Perfect.
The other two that we're looking at it, I don't know.
Sloan, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this question. Do you have any time at all for this lover over here who wants to, show you a product demonstration?
In the future, tell him to come back next week. And because apparently this is not made clear enough, I want you to call in more personnel. Keep the front door on lockdown, ensure that no one comes in here without my direct approval, and make sure that no one leaves until they have been checked for infection. This is a quarantine zone. In either of the beds.
He just coughed.
Indeed, he's also been brought into the building, so he is now under quarantine.
Right, so what did we learn? What happened? Sorry, I got called away by a man's head exploding.
That's what I need to ask you. What did we find?
Shit. Right. It looks like some kind of infection that's spreading towards lungs. Spreading towards lung tissue.
Well, we knew
God
that.
knows what it'll do when it gets there, but past that, not much.
Is it fungal in nature?
Magic. It seems mold in nature. Whatever that means.
Hello.
Right.
Was a DM role happening here or something?
Well, now there can be.
Investigation.
Not by me.
I think that was a separate thing.
Hello. What were you doing? You were investigating the mold or something?
Yes.
Okay.
But
what
now
are
specifically-
you doing currently to investigate it? What methods?
Well,
And have you
specifically at the
discovered
moment,
so far? Would
I
you
would
be
like
able
to
reiterate that?
take a part of the sample, and I would like to try testing the fungicide that we developed to kill the zombie virus a few months back and see if it does anything to it.
So they're testing a fungicide. Was there a role that was done for the fungicide a while back?
Yes, I believe Dr. Mason had kept working on it, and I don't know the exact number. I just know that it was developed and it should be able to kill the zombie virus if injected or whatever.
Okay, since it's dealt with that before, I will keep that in mind with this roll. I'm doing a d20. Okay, with this roll, as you are testing on the sample with the fungicide, it appears to be somewhat effective. I would say if you put enough of it, the potency of the fungicide seems to be able to deal with this bacteria thing. It's not really made for it. Maybe not the most efficient thing in the world, but it could assist.
Well,
I'm a botanist and a medic. Could I do something to help it?
sure. Go ahead and take a step up and tell me what you can see. There should be a sample of this mold.
Would shock therapy help?
I doubt it.
Okay, what is happening here now? Is this a different investigation?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm cross-referencing the current samples with solution they figured out earlier, and seeing if I can make something more effective to counter it.
What was the solution thing? Is that what you were doing just now?
I think so.
Or is this a different solution? Apologies.
Yeah, I'm trying to increase the potency of what they have right now to combat the current situation.
I'm unaware of what I'm supposed
What
to
are
do with
your
this.
edges or such related to this?
I am a court-bred medic, and I am a second level botanist.
Okay. I will be doing a roll with that in mind.
I think with a large amount of moss, mold thing down here.
Okay,
And it's alive. It's the thing
whatever
that
it is you're
really
doing
cost
right
extra
now
money, Mr.
with
Sloan.
increasing the potency or something, what was seen as inefficient before, as a usable thing but still viable, is now a much more viable product. Again, this thing seems to only be so much of an efficiency. There's still resistance there that when you are testing things like this in other practical medical fields and such, this would not be adequate enough or to your standards, but it is still a viable product.
Well, it could potentially be something, but we should hold off until we have a better option.
At least we're closer to a solution. I'd like to help if I can in the future.
Of course. I believe for now, the thing that you could help best with is taking a look at the patients around and seeing if they need any help.
Okay. I can do that.
Thank you. Now,
And yeah,
let's...
just to summarize again for you two about the product that you have been working on here, it's still pretty good. It can help assist with like this problem. So just want to make sure I get that across. That is still a pretty good product. It's viable, but not to standards, you could say.
Thank you.
It's completely covered in it.
Now, please, what is this?
It's covered in mold.
Where did this come from?
It's covered. It is. Yes. It's covered in the mold. It's moving. It's squirming. It's all the good
protection equipment on it.
I do.
Who does this?
I have a gas mask. It's not on, but I do have a gas mask on.
Oh,
I generally don't need it.
And there's a reason why I'm standing all the way back here.
I'm in hazmat
That's
suit.
not gonna help you. Wait, where did you cut? Did you cut this mold like through several different things?
So that room that we were in when Catbug dropped in, and he started scraping at the walls.
Oh shit.
Where did you go? Where did you go with this mold?
Rain.
Just
I'm
straight to
coming
here,
here.
though. Right to here.
From where?
From the sewer. From the sewer, right to here.
I'd stay back. I'm coming
Which
here.
sewer exit? Like the grindstone exit or something?
Oh, well,
The
there's
one
that
that's under the
covered in
stairs.
mold.
In front of the door.
Rising weird mold.
Give me a moment.
It's moving too, yeah. Yes, it's covered.
Bloody wonderful.
I'll
be right back.
MP, I need you to put that inside of that crate right there, and I need you to stand next to it until you can be cleaned. I want you to call in our professionals about this. I want a team down here immediately that can assist with this.
I just came down. I was told there was a situation. I just got in.
Indeed, we're currently dealing with a minor pandemic. We need to make sure that whatever this black mold substance that's affecting everyone here does not spread to the rest of the row. This entire building is under quarantine.
Anything specific needing to be done?
Well, we need to find out what exactly this stuff is, how to kill it, and we need to clean off any synthetics that are in here.
Sloan, we got another stubborn lady. I don't want to tie her down, but apparently she doesn't want to be in this clinic for weird reasons. Unless you got any more beds, she's downstairs in the waiting room.
Who?
I locked the door before leaving. I don't know. She won't give me a name. She was wearing Avalon
The
clothes.
little cat robot just came up here with a gigantic knife covered in the mold.
What does she look like?
It's mold. Blonde hair, cat ears, feline ears anyway.
The one in the lab coat.
Jacket.
Dr. Constantine.
Was walking around. Constantine. She's a doctor and she wants to run away from the clinic.
She's coughing.
Can you come upstairs with me?
If she's coughing, then she is not allowed to leave. I don't care what she says. This is under quarantine. This is not a joke anymore.
Where do you want me to put her?
Up here, with the rest of the patients.
Exactly. I'll come with you.
Great.
Alright, I got still in here.
I need a
When did this start, sir?
About, 40 minutes ago.
That's already this bad.
Indeed, I have heard reports that there is something about the vents in front of the clinic. I want that area quarantined as well.
Want me to go check outside to make sure we're not going
moving around down there.
What?
Suspected that it might be magical in nature. Yes.
Sure, it's a dibs too.
So, if you see a weird glowy cloud, I don't know, tell it to shoot, blow really hard. Maybe that'll gust it away.
Contact Masaru. Get them here now.
Sorry, understood.
Serious, we've got wyverns down there right now.
Barely responding.
Get her in a bed. Where's Runa?
Let me go look. What are you looking for, Mr. Sloan?
Hey, you doctor.
When you seem to be better, you still have to go through quarantine before you can leave.
Runa,
Oh, hi, Mr. Sloan. Yes?
have we discovered anything new?
I haven't gotten back the sample. We need to research the sample, but nobody's brought me back the sample, so I sent Mercury to
We've
go
been
grab
looking
Danny
at it in the
to bring
main
me
room.
sample.
Yeah, we
Okay, then tell me what you've discovered, because I can't do anything from here.
Right, come with me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just rest.
Mrs. Sloan, I don't know about you, but I would like to get started analyzing that sample of mold.
Please do.
Also, I need someone to ping God for me because I can't.
Right, let me try.
I'm still here. Hello? Hello?
Hello, I need help.
Alright,
People are getting rowdy, they want to leave.
of course, but that's not going to happen, even if we have to shoot them. Now, step inside.
Sloan, shooting patients
Perfect.
will only make it worse.
Indeed, which is why it's not going to happen.
Alright, and how many points do you
Now, inside of that container, we have found a cleaver that was apparently in the sewers, correct?
Alright. I'm hanging up now.
Where was it?
Magical day.
Thank you very much. It does squirm and move.
Where did you find it?
Throughout the clinic. We would have Matthew heard that it might be magic.
Right.
Masaru is sending someone down to check in on the situation. They said it would be expensive.
You can tell that
How expensive?
starting on its own, actively growing.
Quite a bit expensive.
Magically.
They'll send you in on the details.
And
Of course.
glass now.
Oh, goody.
If you want the bargain bin option, there's a mystic downstairs who claims the spirits can heal the disease.
Who?
This large orc man, I think his name is Bob. He said the spirits, he asked him to heal his disease, so.
It looks like it's gonna spread
Looking for magic.
sickness. Isn't that what you're looking
It's been shown that the mold has a magic quality.
is gonna be just cleaned out with medical attention.
If you want him, you should go see if he's still outside before he gets it in his head to go find the mold. He said he wants to go find it, try to make an antidote.
I
Right.
can go try and assist in finding them if you need. Or would you rather me here, helping out?
Bring him up here. I want to talk to him.
Understood. And what did you say that he looked like?
Orc.
Tall orc man, kind of skinny.
Understood.
There's a lot
I'll be
of
heading out now then.
got like a military jacket kind of thing.
Sloan, I keep running into the same wall. There's something magic going on. However, that thing is spreading like crazy. We need to find a way to contain it. I would recommend fire, but maybe just a shit ton of grenades.
Start running some tests and see if fire will kill it.
Will do. Goody.
In fact, start taking small samples of it and trying to see what it will react to. See if you can kill it in some way or another. Now, which shop did you get it from? It was in the noodle shop. I see. And where did the mold come from?
The sewers.
Right. Is there a specific spot that there was in the sewers?
Small samples of the concoction out, and then I'm going to try a number of different ways to kill it, starting with fire.
There was the shark incident a few weeks back.
The shark incident?
I believe I had heard that there were sharks down there that was mutated.
That's a great question. Do you guys have something that might cause fire?
Right. The crystal explosion yesterday.
Of course.
Fuck it, I'll put it into like a petri dish and then
I wouldn't think it would get up this high.
There's water purification plant down there. The Undercity is right below the row, so it's not very far away.
True.
let's find myself some more
Mr. Maroon,
equipment. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
I don't think he heard you.
over here.
Obviously, I'd rather stay my distance for right now. My throat is more of patchy and dry.
True.
But I am wearing my respirator.
We have more protective equipment in here as well, that I would recommend you put on.
Can I get some of that at least?
Indeed. There should be some in the crate over there.
Mr. Sloan, am I allowed to go up near the helipad?
Everyone go to
Got my
go check
symptoms,
the
but I'm okay.
high
I've been all
places.
clear.
Stay
I'm
away
allowed to
from
go up near the helipad
the
and on the hotbots.
Why do we need hotbots?
Oh, Miss Ayla suggested it.
Should be going on to 42 was the channel.
A mobile ways to check things and communicate.
44, I'll let them know.
That being direct.
Okay, well.
Very well.
And I have a report. Dr. Alice was very, very bad, but I was able to do the healing magic, and it receded a lot, the infection. So unfortunately, right now, all we're looking at is healing magic working.
Right. We have a somewhat viable solution that a bit of a fungicide might work, but it's not the best. Are there any patients that are currently critical?
I just helped Dr. Alice, and she's no longer critical. At least that I know of. But I
Right.
can go ask Miss Ruina.
From what I could tell, it looked like much of the infection, at least from the magic aspect of it, had receded substantially.
Yeah.
Someone else is sick. I just put them in the bed over there. It's Ren.
Oh, sure.
Perfect.
So we're looking at a magic infection then, a magic disease? Is that what we're
Indeed,
looking at?
it is a mold that has magical qualities to it. It seems to want to go to the lungs.
Is it
Earth and shadow.
Right.
So far, I'm keeping logs on Scraptown right now to make sure that if any infections happen down there, then it's recorded to me. But as of right now, there isn't any.
Indeed.
So it might be just a good idea to just have the row on lockdown for the time being.
Of course.
It would probably be a
I
good
don't
idea to
know
lock
who-
down the undercity entrance as well.
Exactly what I was about to say. I would recommend that you would lock off Scraptown and not allow anyone from the Undercity to enter as of this time.
Anyone from basically higher up, okay.
Indeed.
Easily do that. We've got gates over there.
However, I sent word to HQ as far as to if any personnel come down, they had to come with respirators and only that.
Right.
Can I borrow some medical gloves? I've been transporting people, so.
Yes, there should be some in the crate.
So, what have we identified so far that is, aside from that's a mold?
It's a mold. It is magical. It wants to go to the lungs, and apparently it's earth and shadow.
It's in the sewer.
It's in the sewer.
All over the sewer. And the mold particles are small enough to be airborne. Mold, spores are usually airborne.
Where is this mold at right now?
It's not uncommon.
It's in the sewers.
Sewers.
There's also a sample in that case.
In the case over there where the gloves are.
Indeed. All around that, mallet. Oh.
If you don't mind, may I take a look to see if I recognize
Labor.
it?
Yes, go ahead.
Where are the gods at?
I've currently got
might as well
Mercury
both take
and I
a
believe
look at it
Danny
since
down
we're both
in
mages.
the lobby awaiting instructions.
Do you have an idea?
Do you need them?
You know
or
what
are
I'm
they gonna
thinking? It may be.
Get to come up or not?
We might need them in a bit, but for the moment they need to sit tight.
Okay then.
Let us. I know the DMs are all around here, but still. Hello, Sacrio.
Hello, friendly.
Hello.
What? Hello, friendly.
What you looking
So-
to do?
We're seeing if we can identify if this is, or if this is originated by in the necropolis. Given Lilith's history there, she's familiar with that, and I'm sure he's very familiar with necropolis as well.
I've been down there a few times.
I had a feeling the finger would be pointed at Masaru.
Hey, I'm not pointing the finger there.
No, we're just seeing if it's originated there.
No,
If we recognize it.
let me roll real quick to see what you do recognize.
Has there been an explosion?
Have you already been told about the magic properties of it? The affinities?
Earth and Shadow. Earth and Shadow.
In the airlock.
There's no...
It should be going automatically when people go through.
In the necropolis, you would know that there's no...
If not, there should be a control panel right next to it.
Great news. It burns very well.
Perfect.
On guard at front of clinic. We have a one Snicklefritz here wishing to speak to Sloan.
Some sort of a cure?
No progress on a cure as of yet.
Chambers is also here.
Yeah, we have
Wonderful. Okay. One moment. Bring Mr. Fritz up immediately. I also want you to call in a decontamination team equipped with flamethrowers to start heading into the sewers. Tell them to take plenty of samples of the mold, but then start killing everything in the sewers. Well.
So is that a yes or a no on the meeting with Mr. Snicklefritz?
Yes, bring him up. I've called in someone. They should be on the way. Well, I don't suppose you have any ideas. How are you feeling?
No, dizzy. I'm fine. Do you think he'd be bold enough to
Over there is having an extreme reaction.
Alright, I'll go.
Extreme reaction to what?
Apparently there's two people
And check on Case.
Fuck's sake.
Sure.
How you doing?
Right.
I'm going down there.
Oh, jeez.
You might want to get protective gear on if you're up here.
Indeed, please.
That's why I'm here. I need a suit. I need a suit on there.
Indeed, everyone who's been in here, take a step back from the newcomers. The suits are in here. Right in the crate, over there.
For reasons I cannot stop, I don't believe we're getting any more units.
Of course.
You hear screaming coming from the room to your right.
Which right?
I'm pointing. I'm pointing.
Right.
You hear screaming coming from there.
Bloody wonderful. Tend to that.
You okay?
Help? Yes? Hello? Miss? I need you to come back.
This is getting better and better.
Please sit down, miss.
Let me have
No, you're infected. You're underground. Stop. Oh, God.
Guards at the door. Dr. Constantine is trying to leave the building. Please stop them. What a day.
Hello. If you're free from any potential screams again, I have a bit of an itch if you know who I can reach out to, as there seems to be a lot of busy people about. Yeah.
Are you saying that you have an itch?
A bit, I mean, but better check now than later. You know someone that's available.
That is one of the symptoms of this mold that is going around.
Is there anyone I can speak to that you know it's free then, or?
Most of them just went downstairs, but yes, I believe Mr. Cassian can.
Check me. I'm feeling a bit of an itch.
Sure, might as well.
Please help me escort the doctor back into the clinic. No, we need her out first.
Don't go down,
Everyone here
This is a mess.
from this
What is happening?
We can't let her go. The doctor right there is still sick and is trying to leave.
Indeed. Do not let them exit the building.
Yes, they want to leave.
This is a quarantine zone.
Fucking go! I gotta gather the nurse magic. The nurse magic.
Hi, Mrs. Sloan.
Ah, Mr. Bob. Well, over here for a moment where it's not as chaotic.
I also have a box. Samples, but if they're mine, I need to study. Make a potion, maybe.
Okay, over here. Now, I've been told that you may potentially have a cure to this, correct?
I can try to make it, and I can also ask the spirits. I have 2 ways.
Right. How sure do you feel that asking the spirits would actually help?
Is the patient compliant? Because the spirits are kinda...
Some are, some aren't.
Demanding.
Do we have any restraints?
Indeed, we should have cuffs somewhere, and the beds do have the option.
And I can surely ask. But the patient needs to be prepared, because usually spirits ask for something.
Well, in that case, we'll not go with the spirit route as of yet, but you do have my go-ahead to start working on an antidote and see if it will work.
Okay.
Hello.
He was holding a box, and it's like he's having it extended out as far away from him as possible.
Is that more of the mold?
He gave this to me, a sample of the miasma.
Indeed, we have quite a... Wait. By miasma, do you mean the cloud that is moving around?
From my understanding, yes.
That is a new thing that we have not had yet. Please place that on the table. Where's Mr. Cassian?
I can tell she's gonna need actual medical too.
We'll need you for this. I actually haven't gotten your name.
So she'll need antibiotics.
I'm going to go find Leah and confirm because his voice was muffled over a bunch of people talking.
Come again?
There was a lot of people talking. I'm pretty sure I heard him say he had a sample of the miasma. I'm going to go make sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Sloan.
Indeed.
Can I have something to slash other stuff? Like a knife.
Yes, there's some scalpels around. Should be some over here. Here you are.
Oh, that's fancy. That's very small, but okay. Okay, thank you.
Now, I want you to pick a specific area to work in and let me know as your progress develops.
In here?
Indeed, pick a spot somewhere in the clinic. You could set up right there if you don't mind being on the floor.
Right here, like that?
I'll leave it up to your discretion. Pick a spot and let me know where it is. Yes.
Alright. 2 successful, complete magical healings, but the damage is still there, and they'll be in a weakened state, so they'll need magical healing and medical healing of antibiotics. So, do you know where the antibiotics are kept? I'd like to give them to Dr. Alice and Rain.
Indeed. The major stores are in crates in this main room, but all the other beds around have it stored inside of the various drawers.
Alright, there's no specific place. Okay.
Got
Alright,
confirmation.
I'll be administering that.
He said black spirals. I had assumed he meant the spirals of the fog cloud. Not the case. He just got some sludge off the wall.
Right, so we do already have some of that. You can set it over in the contamination corner.
Let's take some of those.
Alright.
I could probably work something out.
Do you need me?
Try. Not particularly, but you have been contaminated.
So everyone can probably start taking those. So if you want to pass
Well,
them out, I imagine
perhaps one area you could help is, though it's not your exact specialty, perhaps when they're working on the technological side of things, you could help others with the research.
Sure. Just let me know.
Right, so wait right here then. I'm trying to get another pass of our researchers to see if we can find anything else. Right.
sure if it was a medbay one.
Any updates?
Hello.
This is Mercury. He's from.
Working on it.
He's with me.
Hello there. Do you have any medical skill?
Also, actually something.
I'm afraid not.
Very well.
Apologies.
Well, I've been hanging out with patients for a little bit. Okay, well, I've been hanging out with patients for a little bit. I haven't gotten sick yet, and I think I've been around them long enough that I definitely would have started exhibiting some
I thought you
signs
had
of,
protective
like,
equipment.
Yeah, but apparently he over there had all of his shit more protective
He
than me,
had
and he
a
got sick.
sealed
So
suit, and he caught it by being at the source. And she has a flimsy mask or something like that, and that has not gotten anything.
Right.
I've been like this for a while, and not only that. What about the fucking like knife that one robot brought into the room? Was that okay?
Yes, it.
That was source. Okay.
The source is in the sewers. The knife was simply used to carve some of the mold off the wall and bring it here.
Yeah, if I went down to the sewers, I would know it's down there. The whole place is caked.
Is it? Have individuals infected each other at all, or?
Not as of yet, but we can't risk that.
Actually, Jackie has been coughed on several times and been around people who have been infected, but yet has not received any infection herself.
Well, that is good news at least.
It's on someone. What's wrong with what the? I'm gonna wheel around my IV. Has someone checked on Case? I don't know if he's gotten medical help besides the basics.
I asked Ayla to check on him. Did she not?
She checked on me.
It seems to be working.
Come again?
There's an Anessa in the lobby, magical expertise.
Give her protective equipment and bring her up here immediately.
Am I free to go around?
Indeed, but...
Yeah.
What are you two doing?
I'm
doing okay.
better. I think Ayla fixed me up.
Cold, not
Nope.
cool. I mean, it is cool.
Nope.
But also cold.
We're doing a check on you. You took antibiotics. We gave you an IV. Has your symptoms increased or anything? Yes.
Do you have a test tube chance I can grab?
Yes. They're more likely to be in the lab, though.
I was in there, but everyone was fucking stupid.
What are you trying to use it for?
Collect samples of that fog cloud down there.
Right. Is he with you? Very well. I'll get you a vial.
Hello. People. You don't see what it looks like, but it turns into other people.
Right. One of these should work.
Yeah, why don't we try?
And also a large, sturdy rod, if possible. Thank you.
That we can basically use it as a pair of tongs to hold that test tube, so we don't get any on ourselves.
I'm not sure if we have anything that specialized.
I can rip off that,
Please don't damage the clinic.
handle things, okay. I mean...
Well, if you're saying it's just a trolley rod, then yes, go ahead and snap that handle off.
Okay.
That works too.
And please be careful not to jumble everything around.
Yes, sir.
You know, instead of snapping it off, you could just use that blade to cut it off and not risk damage.
True.
Simple enough.
Good point.
Just
Be very careful.
So you don't turn the blade on and puncture through everything behind it.
It's a very long blade.
Yes.
Alright.
Chink.
Please wait my idea.
You don't need to do this. Chink.
There you go.
Seems like a Ness is here.
Perfect.
Alright. Well, now I guess I was gonna be able to like, end it. Then J-rig it.
Perhaps.
Fritz would be able to help.
Right. Hello, Miss Anessa. We currently have a situation.
Hello.
Do you have protective equipment?
All she has on is just like a basic face mask.
Right. I would recommend gloves as well.
We're running out of full suits at the moment. We've got about 3 left, and we're trying to like reserve it for the team that's going to do the other things.
Right, I'm making a call.
Currently, the sewers are being torched.
This is a state of emergency. We need more equipment. In any event, I'm going to need you to accompany me for a moment.
I will do my best. The headaches are.
Ayla. Hello.
Discord.
Mr. Cassian,
God's here. Shit,
I will need you and Miss Ayla to follow me for a moment. After that,
we have an
One second.
idea.
My brain is shutting
But
down.
they're talking with God.
Talking to God. We're talking to God.
What is this about?
research.
I don't know. Research.
Research?
Boy. We're going to try to cure. We're trying to do a mass cure.
Yeah, I might be able to help with that, but it depends.
And we're going to hang out near a case and just sort of gather
The truth
as
is,
many
magic
people.
is awfully draining, and there's only so many times somebody can do magic like that before they're exhausted. So.
Indeed. That's why we should save it until we know more.
Very true.
Experiments.
The box lady's going off the balcony now, so
Them on magic
Did you say she went off the balcony?
no, she's going up to the balcony. Don't know where, but may I speak to Mrs. Sloan and I'll explain.
Yes.
You need someone out there to look after her?
Yes, please.
She has a galactic ID.
What does that mean?
She's galactic level. So she's like I'm your superior. I think.
That is not the case. She has been recently demoted.
Honestly, I might at this point.
Check then.
Indeed. I would call for
Here's a bottle of pills that I looted from that medkit over there.
She was yelling at someone to pick her up. They're meeting at the elevator, apparently.
To synthetic, it's the only person I'm having contact with.
Did it?
Just let me go.
You feeling better?
Actually, you've been in contact with
that
everyone
kind of
in the
headache.
room.
Yeah, it's
That kind of headache.
Fuck off. What do you have in your head? Bunch of mice?
We're not wrong.
I'm guessing Masaru is not looking into this whole situation.
Somebody should stop him.
Order.
I was told by a little birdie that it's magical.
do not allow Dr. Constantine to leave the building, no matter what they say.
Miss Ayla was able to fix.
This is a state of medical emergency. If they try to leave, detain them.
I don't know what I'm meant to do with this.
Sloan, I don't have a good feeling about that employee of yours.
I don't either.
Choice of two affinities, but alright. I mean,
I will need all three of you
Hmm.
to help me.
Hello? Sheer chaos. Can you ping a DM? Thank you.
Question or roll?
Question.
From the sounds of it, they're clearing out the sewers.
So there's currently a team clearing it out.
Yes, there's explosions.
Hey, Vegas.
Gunshots, everything going on.
Hello, that's actually for me.
He needed you.
Oh, hello.
Over here. Okay.
You rolled a 3.
For what?
Sorry, Discord.
Oh, okay. I would like to quickly try and check. I've just been told that Constantine supposedly has galactic level ID and is of like superior rank. Is this true, or is she just making it up?
Where is Constantine? Who is this?
The Fox doctor that's trying to leave.
Miss Ruin, I can probably help too. Okay, hello. No, I'm you're right there. Cassian was running over there, he's collecting people. Alright, let's get everyone here.
It's okay, you blend in really well with the darkness on the walls. Some kind of spellcasting thing. I don't know. On the major
Woof. What a day. Sheer chaos.
I guess. I don't know. Those are multiple plans at once. Sort of assume they're all together. In this case, yes.
On the floor.
Magical help, and I don't know magical medicine.
Just wait here.
We're helping Ayla. This is full of yeah. You can come up with if you want to help out with
Alright, so come. Everyone kind of gather here that's not feeling too good.
That was an assessment.
Anyone that has minor illness, minor...
Doing some magic.
One check over to the man right here at the end. The man with the scar on his eye. You should be good to go.
Anyone that has minor... Case, you look like this might not work, so anyone that has minor, stay here. Okay, and then anyone who has magical affinity, we could get a channeling on me. That would be great.
Sloan, she's got that fucking gun.
Everyone. Okay. This is gonna do the first cleansing. Because it still needs antibiotic testing.
Where's Mr. Sloan? Mr. Sloan? Are you here?
Yes.
Can I? If you give me some other tools, bowels or black bottles and stuff like that, and some more chemicals, I can actually make with what I have right now 3 potions that will heal the disease. They should heal. I think they will still need some more medicine though, but they should heal the disease in general.
Also, as you bring these potions over, they smell horrible. They smell like the sewer 10 times over. It smells terrible.
Who needs God when you got channeling gamers, dude?
Right. And you're saying that this can magically heal them?
It's both magical and chemical. I mean, it's a potion.
I see. How much of these ingredients do you need?
Okay, the more mold you give me, the more I can make. For now, I can make. I have 3 potions. I need some more ingredients, like some salts and stuff like that, to make them actually effective.
Right. I'm going to give you enough to make 1, and I want that tested before we make more.
Okay. This should cure instantly, but for the damage it caused, the disease caused, they're gonna need some kind of other healing, of course. This will only remove the disease. The damage needs to be healed in another way.
Of course, that can be tended to more easily. But in any event, you can check the crates.
And ask around, or
Yes.
They do what?
Only enough for 1 potion.
Here, I'll leave you here 2 of the almost done potions. I will carry only 1 with me, okay?
Indeed.
Okay.
We don't know what we're doing.
I don't know how to write this off at this moment. I got pretty convinced. Fuck. Stuck.
Just say this man an attempt and it didn't work. So it goes.
I give up all of my energy, all of my time.
What if I
Because
die?
other than that, it would have to be, no one can leave without spreading the magic illness. I was trying to figure out what to do.
Does it
I only have.
between people.
I mean,
It's
it
actually
seems
contagious.
contagious.
Because I've been around people.
So are we just standing here?
It seems to be source, yeah.
Is anything happening? Do I get my meeting with the guy?
It's true. We're all
Here. It's fizzling. There it is.
Right, thank you. And this is the completed potion.
This one, the almost boring, the fizzling one, yes. Those two, no.
Right.
We don't know what we're doing when it comes to channeling and shit. We're just
How are you feeling?
Okay, we tried our best.
I can't even stand. Critical enough. Critical enough.
Don't worry, I made a potion for you. For you guys.
He was in the sewers.
Sorry about that. Really bad. Can't even stand.
Okay.
Okay, Alo, it sounds like we've got him, we've got this person, and then I think there's somebody else in a bed over there.
I think that's our
Are you
criticals, I
able to
guess.
give me?
Right, how many are critical?
I don't know.
We tried, but they said that was too strong, so we can't give you
Yeah,
our
I don't
spell
think
slots.
even if-
slots?
That's I would.
Hold on, hold on.
I would literally give you everything, even if it was for one.
How many are critical?
Literally blood magic. That's literally
Yeah,
blood
which we
magic.
don't.
Okay.
I mean, I've never done
Two.
He's,
Is that the only critical one at the moment?
I want them all in the same area. Yes, two.
Case is getting pretty bad.
Case, great, and I see somebody else in a bed over there that just
Case
got
has been
brought in.
getting
I don't know
worse.
what their
He
situation
can
is.
barely stand now, so that. How many criticals do we have? So we have the one that just walked in.
I would still pass out the antibiotics then.
Indeed, and please wait to use as much of your magic as possible. We currently have a semi-viable.
We have somebody that knows medical, basic medical. I think there's a client in there that's like.
I'm going.
Yes,
Right.
This person in here.
You there?
Sloan?
Yes,
Say what you need to do. I need to tell you something in prep.
indeed. I would like you to take 3 samples of that fungicide that we worked on, and please distribute them to the 3 critical patients, if you would. Thank you. Now,
Out of character, the potion I made, the one that is working, will make the because of my trait, will make the patient go blind for 10 minutes.
oh,
Bad roll for the trait, yes.
okay.
It could get better. It could be a good effect or a bad effect. Got a bad effect. I'm sorry.
We need someone to watch that, you bitch with the ears. She's, She killed 2 of your guards.
Sloan,
Yes,
one of your guards has been injured because of, I believe your employee shot them.
indeed. Could you please...
I thought 2 of them were shot.
Cards down, can you ping a GM?
Yes. I got it. What do you need? Question roll.
Make it a question.
Sorry, my heart's beating. She was reaching for a gun to get out. I thought she was gonna shoot that that one what's his name? The rabbit ears?
Mr. Coyne.
Yeah, Mr. Coyne. I thought she was gonna shoot him, so I had to put the gun to her head.
Right, where is she now?
I don't know, the guards, Trig pulled her off over there, I think.
Right.
And knocked her out, or dazed her at least, so. You are right, this thing hits really hard.
It does. Why does this have to be the day that none of my bloody researchers come? Right, I'm going to go make sure that she's properly restrained. Mr. Trigg,
Got it. Good to know. Yep.
where did you bring the fox-eared woman?
She's in there. She's strapped down. She ain't moving. But she is bleeding
You
out.
stole my gun. You stole my gun and started shooting people.
Right. Can you make sure that she is doubly restrained?
Alright.
And call a doctor to tend to her.
We have somebody who's stabbed and bleeding, and is mostly critically sick. So I need to go do a medical assistance for them. And Bob wants to test the potion because apparently he reverse engineered them over.
Indeed. Supposedly there's one that should work.
But this
Bring
is a
them over
clinical
to,
issue.
oh goodness, not either areas. Oh.
They're tied down. They're already tied
Bring
down.
them to the morgue. Let's go to the morgue.
Do you allow this? This is your clinic currently. I don't know where Miss Harper is. This is a terrible time.
Indeed. I want to get one patient to be able to test this potion on. Someone who is fully willing, if possible.
Oh, I mean, you got the volatile person half unconscious, but they're bleeding out as well, so I have to make sure.
True. But there's more complicated matters that I need an answer on that I've not been told.
Over there that's infected. There's one DM going around right now.
Perfect. Right.
One main DM and one assistant.
What is your medical skill?
Mine? Well, I'm trained combat medic, so, it's
Right.
fairly good. Better than average,
Do we have any doctors that are here present that are good at researching?
Shit.
If not, you're the best that we have. You, and you, I want to help take another look at this moss.
Where's the other injured guard over here?
Yeah, right there.
Right. Is that the miasma? Okay. Bring that into the corner. Make sure that it's contained.
Oh, here, bring it over here.
Miss Anessa.
Yes, we probably shouldn't touch it.
I won't.
Oh dear.
Okay, can you bring them to the morgue, please? They should be stabilized for now. They just need to rest in a place that isn't infected.
I don't know where
In
that
the morgue?
The morgue is in the very back. I'll lead the way. If you can help carry them.
I mean, it is cold in here.
This way.
It is our only.
Rona.
It is the only room not occupied by everyone else.
Realized I wasn't speaking. I'm just going to stay this way. By all means, speak.
Right.
Well, I think Sloan wants you to go help with researching this stuff again, so...
Indeed. If you're willing, I would like you and Cassian to please take a look at it.
I would be more than willing.
So, if you need me, tell me on the radio. I'm on radio 25.
Do you think that you could help assist with the research?
And
whatever you're working on.
I don't know anything about biology. I know technology. That's it.
True.
If you need
You
a
get so,
technician, I can, help.
What?
Has Cassian updated you? Or, I just heard on the Riven radio that they've been using some fire to clear out the mold down there and use it on that strange gas thing. Seemed to have some effect, so
Right.
hopefully things are getting cleared.
Indeed.
They wanna let
The
others
issue is finding a cure at the moment.
Right, but at least the source, at least for now, it should be resolved soon.
Indeed. Did you distribute those?
Call me if you need me.
Did it work?
Yeah. It seems to be working.
Does it seem to completely cure the contamination, or is there still some there?
Honestly, I haven't gotten final word on that.
Right. Give me an update when you do.
Bring a flamethrower up to the clinic just in case. We don't need it at the moment, but you never know.
I can't.
And I hope my radio is working.
And all my students busted.
Oh, look at that MP.
There.
Lovely.
Sloan, do you have
The fireboys are
anyone,
coming
any
back.
reports from the sewers? Any at all?
Indeed. I was just
It's
told that...
cleaned up.
Is it completely clean?
Just now.
That's what they say.
Yes.
Yes.
They're gonna come up here, I guess, imagine, to discuss more or something, but yeah.
I had a suggestion, but if that is resolved, then that's just one small thing done.
Well, it's tended to but not resolved. We need a thorough search of all of the premises.
Yes.
It's all wet and damp in there. I could throw some lightning bolts around and see if that helps.
For all we know, that might accelerate the growth of these things.
It could be, but I mean, we also did send people down there anyways to just go like burn it or whatever. That could accelerate it too.
Someone sent in a vial of some acid that they think that could help from the Undercity.
Figure out what this thing is
the necrotic acid.
doing.
I'm trying to help
in general.
Fair enough. Put it in storage.
Understand. And Amelia is also helping.
Storage? Might be able to help.
It could help with cleaning it, but I doubt that giving acid to people would help cure them.
I could send the rest down if you needed. It's just a sample currently. If you guys want to do some tests and see if it helps.
And then you roll with advantage, of course.
Could you do that?
Can I use the potion?
If you can find someone willing to take it, then yes, and tell me exactly what happens.
I already did.
There's no such thing as double advantage.
Right? No, but there's the triple advantage. I'll be heading back up.
In general, just kind of trying to figure out the mold from a magical perspective. Yeah, sure.
I already know that it's of Earth and Shadow affinity. So this probably would struggle to feel anything.
Bottle away from its main body. The miasma still swirls.
I imagine it has magic.
This thing isn't,
Are you coughing as well now, Cassian?
It's not air and water.
certainly am.
That would be airborne in
But I got this before we came up here.
True.
Fair enough.
So don't worry about that.
Where did you want me to set this down again?
Oh shit, there's
Right there in the corner.
flamethrowers. I'm gonna get them to bring one in here. Excuse me, gentlemen. You mind bringing one of those flamethrowers into there? We have a container.
Those will be on standby.
Yes, exactly.
Just with on standby? Sure.
Indeed. Is that Mr. Falcone?
Do we have any more of those sick folks?
It is indeed. We were just down in the sewers clearing it out.
Thank you. Does it seem to be completely
Might need
clear?
another sick person.
Down in the sewers, yes.
Thank you.
It appears to sick, it seems.
Whilst you're here,
What
I
about
would
that
like you
person over
both.
there? You want me to ask-
What person?
you want me to ask them? The weird man with the rats. We still need to test this stupid potion to see if it works out.
I guess you're fine.
Maybe. Right, whilst you're here, I would like you to try and shoot the flames into the vents in front of the clinic. I've heard that it was shooting out of there, and I want to have that cleaned as well.
Someone told me your name. They said you.
Sure, we can do that real quick. Should be a guy because it was just leading to the sewers, but we'll make an extra pass. We'll be back in a moment.
Indeed, it will help to double check. Thank you.
That was a Fritz issue. He blew open a door.
Okay, but.
He did what?
Try to hack the door before then, because I said his alarm went off.
Yes,
I have
that
no
was
idea.
us. That might be a source in there, so we're trying to investigate every teeny bit down there.
I'm
We
gonna give you a
apologize
tip.
afterwards.
I'm gonna give you a little tip. Ring the doorbell first. He was in.
It was covered in mold.
That's a doorbell?
That we knock.
My word.
Bang, 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 bang.
Do you want me to go ask? Because we need to test this potion, see if we can actually
I think
kill
it's
some of
knock,
these
knock,
people.
knock, knock.
Yes. Where is Mr. Ball?
Either way,
Have you tested the potion as of yet?
Behind me.
First thing really isn't
You said you
no
want
one wants to
somebody
try it.
consensual.
People in there are okay. It could just be no.
Did you say that no one wanted to try it?
Yeah, no one wanted or is in need of testing.
Are you coughing, buddy?
I'm not coughing, but I have a sore
I'm not
throat.
trying for anyone blast or anything, I'm just saying. Seems like it got out of hand.
I know. Do you guys have a cup?
Why do you need a cup?
I just want a cup.
For holding?
Oh, Jackie, by the way.
A cup for drinking something.
What are you trying to drink?
I can go get you a bottle of water.
I may. No, don't leave this room. Fuck no. I'm not taking anything from the outside. Listen, give me something metal to form then. I don't care. I just need a cup.
Keep an eye outside of my
Do you just want some water? Yes, I do. One moment.
Cup of the water.
So.
Yes, you can have a cup. Okay, over here with me.
I'll go
Alright, sorry I never got back to you on that, by the way.
Yes, that's what I was asking for.
I believe she does have that clearance.
Okay. So she is galactic.
I'm reasonably sure. Oh my god. Sorry, everything's been so stressful. I've been having trouble getting things
Yeah,
straight.
of course. At last I had heard she was demoted.
Alright, I'll actually go and double check with her this time. Sorry. Because last time I tried to check on her, she kind of got into a firefight.
Alrighty.
Give me 1 second.
Right.
So I've developed it into an ointment that we can completely eliminate it medically for 6 people.
Well, that's something.
In the future, we may be able to do more, but we have a finite number right now.
Can you make more in the coming days?
Possibly.
If we keep one of them in reserve and study it, can we use that to make more?
We should be able to.
Right. Well, in that case, we can pick 4 individuals at least to be cleared and let out. Let me get back to you on that.
She is a fucking liar.
That's what I thought.
No, she does not have the clearance. She's
Thank you.
equal to you.
That's what I
she
thought.
said.
Anyway. Let me pick those individuals and see who needs to leave. Thank you. Where is she? There she is. Hello. Please come over here and let me brief you as to what is happening.
So if I might.
Alrighty. We're currently facing a minor pandemic. Apparently, there is a mold that has been growing in the sewers, that has magical qualities, that has been infecting people and trying to go for their lungs. So far, we have not found that it is transmutable from person to person, as Miss Jackie was coughed on by quite a few, but has not gained any contamination as of yet. We've been trying to research it, perhaps you can help do more of that. We have a potion from Bob that supposedly can cure someone. We have 6 samples of a finite solution that should be able to cure as well, that I want to keep one behind that we can research and make more of. And also, Dr. Constantine has been getting very violent and trying to escape, and has been knocked out and kept unconscious in a bed.
Oh boy.
They also tried to lie and say that they had galactic level clearance when they do not.
Well, that's an entirely separate thing. The more important thing right now is this pandemic bullshit. So,
Indeed.
what's first on the docket, do you think?
First things first. What did your research that you just did glean?
Well, this mold has 2 affinities to it. I have a
That we knew.
hypothesis that if we drain the magic from it, it may potentially stop growing, and if it does so, then potentially it could be treated with normal medical means. I would definitely recommend bringing in a few more mages to attempt human trials if that first trial with a sample proves successful, and that could potentially drain it and you all medicine your way through the rest of it. At the
Right.
current moment, I am seeming to be rather useless because of all these headaches. So I will go forth, and if that is agreeable with you, contact.
Indeed. I want you to be...
and see about teams to
Right.
deal with this. Christ almighty.
Now, I would like you to be checked to ensure that you have not been contaminated, and then you're free to go to make that call. You can do that check.
Of course. By all means.
Very well.
Okay. Christ, could I just take 2
Excuse me,
steps?
I'll take this sizzling potion. There we go.
So, Yeah, jack shit on my end. No luck.
Perfect. Right, gentlemen,
Yes, bloody magic.
have the vents been cleaned?
Yes.
Perfect. In that case, you can either set the flamethrowers down in there for temporary, or you can simply stand there and wait.
Do you want us to hang around here or make way? There's a lot of activity up here. Wouldn't want to get in people's way.
True, but those flamethrowers are being kept in case there's a containment breach and we need to eliminate it.
Alright, we can hang out. There's somewhere we can stand out of the way?
Indeed, the spaces to the left and right of the door should be fine. Good grief. Do we still have patients in here? No, we do not.
I guess that's a side effect, so...
I don't need to be treated, I just need to be cleared that it's okay.
They've been treated with the infection. They just need antibiotics.
Hello, I am good. God, I'm giving antibiotics to him so that he can be sent out.
He's been given antibiotics actually already.
I just need someone to
go, right? I can
make it so that I can
I'll
get
check
out
him.
of here.
Okay,
You
want
one?
You want one? Give me a second. Sorry, what was the last part?
It's okay, try this.
I'm just checking if he's all cleaned because of everything that's been done.
Were you cleared magically?
I know.
Yeah, you should be good to go then.
What is the state of the miasma?
The okay to be go?
What is the strength? I do not necessarily know. You have to ask your flamethrower team back there.
Was it still...
They're the ones that really dealt with the issue.
You're unsure if it was still flying around down there.
Yeah, they've received antibiotics already.
Oh no, we collected a sample from it when it was still going around. But then they came in right after us, so I don't know if it's scared of the fart cloud or if it's still down there.
Right, thank you.
If they're already cleared out, I think that if this works out, this will be the last one on this side. I will go check the other side now.
Go outside.
Runa.
Yes.
Update, please.
Update. 2 guards were shot by the lady with the fox ears wearing the Avalon garb. I stabilized them. They're in the morgue, resting. Of course, not
Over
dead.
there, I believe.
In the morgue, they're over there.
Oh, okay, they got moved. Oh, perfect.
Indeed.
Trying to escape.
Mr. Trigg and Mr. Mercury are in the sewers now, trying to find the source of the problem and see if they can clear it out.
That has
Because they are
already been
synthetic,
done.
They should be able to do so. Okay, that's good then. They don't need to be there. I will tell them they do not need to be there. What kind of report do you need then? I
What
only
is the
know
state
as
of the
much as next
patients?
person, 'cause I've been...
And I also want to clarify that no one is allowed to leave the quarantine area until it has been approved.
Yes, I've noticed that. I've been giving approvals as I have been checking them to see if they are clear. The
Indeed,
only
but I
one
want
who
you to run
don't
those
think is
approvals by
fully
me.
cleared- Okay, Mr. Somo is cleared out. Case has been cleared. The only other sick patient in there is this wastelander, who is currently being magically treated. He should be fine.
And they're
if this goes
reading
through well, I will double
0%
check afterwards.
contamination.
Yes, I would be able to feel anything, right? Well, people have like the leftover effects such as, you know, sore throat, dry throat, coughing. But
Indeed,
it should
but have
be-
you
the
been
initial
running scans?
infection should be gone. Non-magical scans? No. Because it doesn't seem to be fully natural. It seems to be more attuned to magic. So I've been doing magical scans.
Indeed, but we need to double check these things that there isn't a recurrence of after they've been treated.
Would you like to do it then, Mr. Sloan? Because I am currently running a little thin on trying to run back and forth.
Dr. Harper is now here, so she can take charge of that front.
if she wants to do the non-magical scans, then that would be great. We just need to get Case and Rain and Somo checked over by the non-magical scans.
Indeed.
I will do one check on that Wastelander and then ask for a non-magical scan for them as well.
Perfect. I just simply wanted to make it clear that we need magical, non-magical clearance, and it to be related. We need to keep communication.
I just wanted to let you know that
everything is.
Crimson had to head off to recharge, so she'll be coming back for tomorrow.
I see. Thank you.
Just wanted to let you know.
Right. Come again?
Is there anything you need me to do? Because preferably just trying to stay away from. I didn't let her leave. I didn't let her leave.
Thank you. At this time, we are trying to use whatever cures we have to check people out and let them leave. Yes. Right, I was told of that. That's something for you to do. Can you check on MP and ensure that the rats have not been contaminated?
MP, do you need me to be with you on that?
So, Sloan, we have a minor issue since most of this is under control now. What about Miss Constantine? Is she one of your employees? He's wearing good...
Indeed, she is.
For Avalon. Oh, ours are lagging. Oh, that's weird.
Goodness.
Definitely didn't shoot the ground.
But yes,
I didn't even press my trigger. That's even worse.
that will need to be tended to.
Apparently she wants to sue you, but I'm like, I don't know. Seems a pretty picky predicament if she shot two of your guards.
Two guards.
Indeed, she broke quarantine protocols and shot 2 guards.
She's not really looking too hot anyway. We might want to see if we can get the 3rd potion in her. It looks like it's working so far, but might have the 1st one. Might jaw open.
3rd potion.
You have a 3rd one? You made 3, it seems.
Yeah, it's there. Well, yeah, the one needs to be activated first.
You gave her 2.
This one's a bit of a hassle.
Yeah, I gave it 2.
Yeah,
The first
2
one
people
worked,
over there,
I think.
one to Mr. Selma
The other one
and to
asked
that
for one.
Wastelander.
Did it work?
The guy asked for one. Yes.
Miss Harper, I think, gave them the go-ahead, but I think Rona's looking over them now. So if they do it, you want me to just go give it to the injured lady?
Yeah.
We'll leave Constantine till last.
You're going to be asking something.
Yeah, I'm worried about her condition. It looks more than just little symptoms. She already has
she been tended to on the physical front?
Mess with her system. Yeah, I cleaned her wound, a stab wound off. Nerve damage, maybe because she got stabbed by an electric blade, but I can't solve that. I cleaned and stitched up the wound and bandaged her. As long as she doesn't run around, she should be fine.
Well, it's coming from
Right.
in the 2nd level of the sewers.
What about you, Miss Fortuna? Are you still calm?
And there's a
I know you're
crack
not
pipe.
clean
Seems as
yet.
though there was fire in an attempt to
Alright.
put it out, but
Dizzy.
seems as though that fire can only go so far.
That's a symptom.
Take care of you.
I did see someone at the bank before I came in here. Not
Is
sure
he
if
still
he's
alive?
there.
I told him to lock down the bank just in case.
But if I'm correct, he may be with Union.
He is with you. He works at the bank. Make sure he's clean if you want to.
We may have found a pipe, a crack pipe in the sewers where it's at. It seems to be coming from some other location. We don't know
I
where, though.
also
We need to get in
know
contact
that-
with someone from Union so that we can localize the official source.
I've you all want to try it. I do know that somebody had got. I know a pipe broke earlier, and Geb was telling Miss Jackie about it in her apartment. And when Miss Pinehead came in here, she seemed sick. So if she went in that apartment, there might be a burst pipe in there.
I don't know what happened.
You might want to check that out.
Not a good time.
Sure. I'm gonna make my way to the bank.
I'm here.
Make sure he's alive at least.
Some sort of.
We were told there was potentially a Union personnel that's at the bank.
I feel like I've been drinking for a while.
He is, but look if he's alive. I told him to lock
I
his
wouldn't
bank so he
recommend
didn't get
touching
infected.
the men.
The patient in the Raider armor.
I don't have his
Yeah.
number.
How did that happen?
Because I think he drank something magical and now things are
If you
happening.
want to check on other people, there are two more outside the lockdown in their house.
Don't you guys have cures for drunk
blacksmith and the one next to him who works.
Yes, we do.
I'm too drunk to remember.
Right across.
Wait, you're drunk? Oh, fuck.
You're gonna
have me and Runa punched them.
When we were trying to be treating him.
Oh, great. 3 of them.
None of you hold your
What's going on here?
Okay, come on, girls.
This is not...
Come sit down. Sit down.
What happened?
We're doctors. We need to correct.
Yes, we know you're doctors.
Patients.
What happened?
We should.
Someone is someone's.
I have the inability to check things. Could you check?
If you can help it.
Sure. Where are they located? Do you have any crates of them, of the treatments anywhere?
They should be in storage.
I hope he's sleeping right now.
There's 2 of
The
them.
one with the white outfit. No, the white clothes.
The Wastelander?
He has like a.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
Is
him.
Hopper around?
What's with him?
Yes, what do you need them for?
Yes, I think that's
The
because.
patient in there was asking after them.
So they have side effects.
Right.
Yes.
Was there anything else she said?
They seem to want to speak to them.
That's not convincing. That's weird.
Well, I don't want to go into all their personal information, but it seemed like they were having a pretty hard time, and I think that they
You need to be checked.
maybe
Oh, I certainly am
pretty seriously depressed.
No doubt about that.
Oh,
Myself and Lee have both need the medical
Right.
treatment. I'm trying to figure out how many are left.
I told you she's a bit wonky and sick, so I don't know if we want to deal with her right now, Sloan. That might be a good idea.
I'm just saying, if Dr. Harper can, I think it would do us some good if Dr. Harper could talk to her. That's all.
Indeed, but a moment.
Disposed of right now, being drunk. So we might need like a bit.
Roger. That's what they did with the car.
All right, you were able to find that in the storage of this facility there are a few shots that are able to help sober people up pretty quickly. You have exactly 8 to use.
Gotcha. By the way,
Yes.
while I got you, Slan, I went to the Church of Traveler to do a roll to see if I could find anything. I rolled a 19. Liquid said, not Liquid, Friendly said to double check with you what I get. Because of what I was told
The
earlier.
whole place is massively destroyed. That place was bombed to hell. There's hardly anything left over. That was
Did I manage to
from
find
weeks,
anything?
a while ago. Even with the 19. Nothing. No one with the roll that high before was able to find it through the wreckage.
Okay. Was I able to find any other locations of any churches, or is it just all gone?
There's not much you can find there, but that is a search you can make on your own. The internet still exists.
Okay. I'll do that later then. Thanks, boss.
Come up with something medical, 'cause I know I've been
Thank you. I'm gonna hang out for a moment to take notes.
but
Did you find them?
Right, sorry, this container. So we have currently 8 of these, and I'm holding up a couple syringes.
We only need 3 at the moment.
Let's keep them on hand. That guy can turn anyone drunk, apparently.
Indeed. I'll take 3 and we'll stick the rest in the crate.
I'm back on my feet.
Are you still
I'm
drunk?
not sure what's up with that raider, but no. I'll last for 10 minutes. Good to go.
And we don't need
I'm
them.
not sure what the hell that was, but
We'll keep them on hand. They're over here. I'm gonna put them right
I'm
there.
not sure where that person went, but gotta be sure no one touches them.
Yes.
That's what we were doing.
That is covered in mold.
Got it.
Working with plants before, I know you're looking.
Alright.
I have to unfortunately report I have one charge left in me, and
Hold on to it.
Alright.
Now, Harper, you and me over here.
Very well.
Do we have any news on a magical treatment? There's 3 of us.
Constantine
Infected by my count.
showed up today. She came in. It was during the quarantine. She kept asking to leave. Even when told that it was during a quarantine, she kept pressing. Apparently, she tried to lie her way out, killed 2 guards, and is now currently unconscious and locked in a hospital bed. I've also been told that they are apparently suffering from depression and that they wanted to talk to you.
Oh my god. Alright.
So,
Only they had a mental breakdown?
indeed, it would seem. But they broke quarantine procedures and assaulted 2 guards. So those are currently charges that are being held against them at the moment. But supposedly they need tending to for the moment. I'll leave the choice up to you whether you want to do that right now or get someone else to do it.
Well, it depends if there's more urgent stuff going on, really.
I believe most of the urgency is done.
Units going down in the sewer to
That has already been done. We've
examine
had
the
the wyverns head down, collect samples, and have used flamethrowers to supposedly clean it all. We'll need to double check in the coming days, sending more teams.
cure people.
Indeed. In that crate, there is a whole bunch of the black mold. Inside of this bottle is apparently a magical miasma that would swirl around in the sewers and move through the air. So both of these need to be studied and find out what on earth they are, where they came from, and what a possible cure can be used for consistency for everyone.
Indeed. So test mold, test bottle, deal with Constantine and anyone else that is in bad condition.
Indeed, the mold has been said that it is magical in nature and apparently has a shadow and earth affinity, and does not react well to technology.
Shadow and Earth. Oh boy, that should be fun to study then.
Indeed. Miss Anessa came by earlier to look at it and pretty much cleaned that, and said that if magic could be pulled from it, it could be turned into a more non-magical substance that can be treated regularly.
Normal mold. So we need to like drain the magic from this stuff.
Indeed.
Are there any magic spells that can drain mana?
Most likely. I have also tested the fungicide that Dr. Mason had made for the zombie virus, and apparently that can be a viable but not ideal cure. It might more help temporarily delay.
So do we have anyone that's currently in need of treatment in beds?
I believe that there's still some. But additionally, we have come up with 6 samples from that slime woman that are able to cure. We're keeping 1 behind so that we can research with them, but then have 5 samples that we can give out to instantly or supposedly cure others.
Alright, let's go.
Additionally, it would seem that Mr. Bob's potions work as well.
Though with some interesting caveat.
Indeed.
I'll watch out for that.
It would also seem that Miss Ayla's healing works as well.
That's good.
So that's 3 options at least that supposedly work. And I've also heard that it's been tied back to a burst pipe that was in Jackie's apartment or something like that.
That's interesting.
Indeed. Miss Pine was the first to come to the clinic with all of this, and was so bad that she was sent to the upper city. I believe that we should send some samples or various cure up there to go help her.
Yeah, and maybe collect some from them if possible, if we haven't gotten anything yet, because they might have a origin strand we can look at.
True.
If they're patient 0.
But we do have plentiful samples of both that cabinet with all the mold on the cleaver,
Yeah.
miasma in that bottle, and also several smaller boxes with the mold.
Has that been examined yet, the cleaver?
Yes, it has. twice, I believe, and not much was gleaned. Just the affinities part and the rest of what I've already told you.
Well, I could try to examine the stuff while we're here, because we got the mold, cleaver, and the pig thing. Since
True.
we're already standing here.
If these potions work, that means we have a good way to get people out of here.
So, whilst this is happening, I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes and I will be right back.
Very well.
What is this?
Can you check these rats? Rats. Box of rats.
Are those MP's rats?
Rats? MPs, no, it's the Wastelanders. I don't feel like burning rats today, and I want to make sure these clean so I can give them back to their owner. I'm assuming they haven't left their box. Runa said they were clean, but I'll check it with medical.
Indeed.
Touched the Wasteland and got a little bit drunk.
That is going to be part of procedure.
Damn things. Might as well add that to the list.
Indeed. And part of the standing procedure is that both you and Ruina will... You will mundanely check them and she will magically check them.
Very well.
I'll keep that in mind. Yep, we just want to magically, to magically check the rats. We want to make some mundane check work.
Indeed.
I don't know how that's going to be. Oh, this is a tiring day. I need a beer. Oh.
It has been very chaotic.
I hope nobody hates me today. I did my best.
More fun if like other
Mr. Sloan, is there any word on some sort of cure and doesn't require limited resources?
No, I haven't beat him up yet, but I have to.
All of them have limited resources, but we have 3 different sources of cure.
Great. What's the third? We've got magic healing, we've got potion, I don't know what the third is.
The third was a sample that we will be able to develop 6 possible cures for. 6 samples of a possible cure. 1 will be kept for research, and that's 5 that can be distributed.
2 people are fine. Looks like 2 people are fine. Are you coughing?
By my count, we have 7. Oh yes, there's 7 people still infected, it seems.
I would like to speak to you in Hartford.
6 or 7.
Of course. Perhaps we should do that now.
Are you staying around? I hear you coughing.
I'm waiting for
Yes,
God
I'm
to
sticking around.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, from how fast is spread?
Okay.
And how the Detroit's right behind you.
Did you ping me, Renegade? Or...
Yes. I'm going to examine this. I'm going to examine this. I'm going to examine this black mold. And I'm going to examine those rats. I need 4 examination rolls. I guess in this order to make it easy.
Okay, so I'm just using your medical equipment and looking at it. Yeah. What's your medical? Plus 4. Okay. It's. I mean, just taking a look at it, you can just tell that it's just from what you can tell, your systems is. Let me get the specific wording in our notes. It only just appears to be like clouds of bacteria.
To the cleaver.
So what's up with the cleaver?
It's covered in black mold. I'm just going to examine the black mold in the cleaver.
Okay.
The pink bottle's filled with a bacterial aerial pathogen.
Right.
So it's mostly bacterial based.
So,
lovely.
Looking at the mold, you can tell that it looks like, kind of coming out from the mold seems to be that same bacteria.
Mm-hmm. So this bacteria is causing the mold to spread. So something to combat that bacteria in that bottle would be good to stop the pathogen. All right. And onto the box of, is it just black mold?
It's rats.
There are several smaller sample boxes, but it's the same as the cleaver. And then that's a box of rats.
Okay, so the rats.
I will do one
check
check
for again for the
anyway.
rats.
They were cleared.
Oh, if they're clear.
Just double checking. Yeah.
Alright. Are these rats sick?
You cannot find any traces of disease or sickness on these rats.
Alrighty. Thank you,
This is
God.
the last one.
They're clean.
I'm gonna give it to Lilith.
Oh,
But
good. We
is
don't
there
have to
someone
kill
who-
rats today.
who needs
We're gonna be feeling
needs
bad.
it more?
Causing more issues if that guy comes
Alrighty,
back.
so
and
we
eats more
learned
rats.
that bacterial pathogen is in the miasma.
Right.
Everything else we kind of already knew.
This is.
Well,
Do you have any bactericides? Helps combat bacteria spreading.
we should.
Perhaps we can try some of that. That'd be a fourth option if we need it. Alright, now that that's done, what's next on the docket? Oh wait, this. What's this?
Yes. So, it seems how this is originating from somewhere else, but it's been spreading through the pipes, correct?
Oh no.
I thought you were
Yeah,
down
that
there,
was the
so-
people. No, it wasn't me. I was up here the whole time.
It was the other hazmat unison, but
That was
they
Johnny
said
and
it was
Richard.
originating from some cracked pipes in the sewers. But seeing how you just examine them, it still brings red flags to me. I think this may have been, I don't want to say it, but a bioweapon due to how fast it's been spreading.
Bioweapon.
It definitely doesn't seem natural, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, that is
Bacterial in
magical.
nature, and
That
it seems
plus it
the
being-
miasma and that in general just concentrates magic, so it's almost like a magical
Yeah.
bioweapon.
That also has the affinities of Shadow and Earth. And if we find out where this is originating via help with the Union, hopefully they help, determine where this is locating, or location-wise. I have one major suspicion, being how they've done a major attack on the Undercity last time.
That could be. We'll certainly need to look into it.
Yeah. But I'm thinking that the Shadow Wyverns are behind this, but I could be wrong.
Perhaps. We'll need to do a bit more looking. Yes.
Would it be possible for us to use the remnant bacteria and the culture the rest of the bacteria there to make more of those potions to heal the remaining?
That is a good point. He said he could make more. We'll need to keep some more so that we can do more fundamental research over time. But yes, we can provide more of the samples.
Yes.
I would say
How are you
also
feeling?
what was brought up here was
Seems like everyone else
the
has
necrotic
really
acid.
gotten it. How are you doing?
So far, I seem to be fine, but I'm going to do a checkup at the end of the day.
Well, that is leave some
I
phone
know I
Bob
need to do
and
my
gather
original
some
medical
some
check,
samples,
but
but leave
I
some
need
left over.
to also be checked for.
Good idea, Lily.
I'll see how the progression within me.
Can I finally leave? Sloan, you have visitors, it seems.
Be safe enough for me to leave.
I'm in here because of a drive-through.
Shipment of potions to help you guys out with this, you know, contagion or whatever.
What kind of potions and who sent them?
Yeah, Masaru. I'm just doing the delivery.
Right. Well, give me the report.
No, there's no treatment left. That's the issue.
Yeah, I've got a data pad.
Floating around,
Got it.
Kayla's all out of whatever the hell makes her tick. And no one else seems to be able to...
Right. What would I be looking at?
This pad is proper report.
bit of magic to help, like,
It does have a side or
but
PS note of sorts from Anessa herself that these potions should help attempt to use them as well as your medicines to see what the effects are. I feel like this is the proper path. Good luck. If this doesn't work, then by all means let me know and I will look into other resources.
Right. This is from Miss Anessa. Thank you. You can set the crates right there.
Understood. Send down, boys. Just over here.
Does anyone want cheese? Cheese, anyone? Cheese? Does anyone want cheese? It's urgent.
cheese.
Cheese.
What? I'll take cheese.
What do you need it for?
I'm just gonna put this down. Does anyone have cheese? I need it.
Bob, what do you need it for?
Basically, I used the last potion, and I used it on Rin. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because it's like a cat. They turned into they turned into a mouse.
Wait 1 second. Hold on, boys.
Is this a permanent effect?
I don't know.
Right. Are they still in the bed?
Well, under the bed. I need the cheese to lure them out.
Fine.
Or crackers, I guess. Mouse like crackers, right?
You are able to depart once you've delivered your package, and then please get some Avalon guards up here if you would.
Understood. Let's go, boys.
I'll get someone to get you some cheese in but a moment. And then I want you to monitor and see if this is a temporary effect. If not, then more radical action will need to be taken.
Okay, so no cheese, no crackers? Okay.
In but a moment. I'm about to get some guards that will grab you some. Yes.
And if they check out as being what they should be, at least in the data.
Yes, this is from Miss Anessa. Apparently, these are to be distributed and used with conventional medicine to see how it applies.
Suppose we should do the Constantine bit now?
Yes, I should.
Yes, but we should also check if there's any other patients that are around that we can let out. And also Mr. Cassian needs to be treated.
Hey, who? Get my own antibiotics.
Mr. Cassian.
Hello? Me. Sorry, let me get out of this hazmat suit.
Yeah, come over with me, just I'll get you treated.
Oh, I don't need that sort of treatment. I need the magical bit.
Did you take
Oh.
antibiotics
you mentioned.
Yes.
Well, if this gets me killed, there's one way to go.
I guess so.
Well, now I need those antibiotics. Well, fuck. If you've got something, I'll take it. If not, I've got my own concoction. High five, thank you. Yes, double high five.
No, take the goddamn antibiotics. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Am I free to go now?
You should be good. Go ahead.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, feel better.
Right, Mr.
Make
Liev.
sure no one else is left.
Before you go,
Unless there is potion of healing and antibiotics, like should be good enough, I suppose.
right.
Took a potion.
How are the four of you looking?
Yeah.
Good. I'm good. She's good.
Have you
She's
been
good.
checked by both Runa and
You're
Miss
good.
Harper?
I have.
I'm fine. I was healed by Ayla. Question.
She was never sick.
Do you know who in the Undercity yesterday was working on the water pipes and all that?
I know there was the kerfuffle underwater, and I know that the snails have been on it.
Kerfuffle. Yeah, snails.
Snails never went in and repaired it, though.
You had.
Why do we pay them? Anyway,
Well, we were going to, but the thing is, a bunch of people rushed into the water and fixed all that piping and stuff before we could even figure out a plan. A bunch of people just jumped into the water.
yes, but they didn't
Like,
go
we were
back
sitting
and
here
double
trying to
check
figure
it.
out a plan. Because they need the equipment to do that. They can't just go into the poisonous water.
You're good.
This isn't the most important thing right now.
No, I'm.
Alright, let me explain.
It's better than
Best theory right
but
now.
It is still
We went down into the sewers.
irritating.
Pipe that was burst.
Okay.
We fixed it.
most likely comes from the Undercity, where there was just magic water shit going on.
That would make sense. Anything else?
And when the pipe burst, that's why there may have been a cloud going on.
It did make it feel.
Because when the pipe burst, the water shit might have vaporized and made a cloud magic. I don't fucking know.
So as long as we're getting
Right now, that's the best theory.
Like I had said to him, one of the affinities that was in this was Shadow, which in all the crystals that exploded in the Undercity, the one missing affinity from those crystals was Mana, which Shadow falls under Mana. So whatever this came from can't be having come from down there because it contains Shadow affinity, which was not in the water in Undercity. So unless there was Shadow affinity Mana bullshit in the row, I don't know how they would have had some kind of affinity. It also just might be a red herring to go after this magic stuff, because anything could potentially just have natural magic in it. I know it's a new thing, but...
Right.
I mean, right now, the best theory is that magical water pipe burst, so...
Well, yes.
If you got any other ideas.
Well, either way, we need to find out where this burst pipe led to.
Did you find any
Indeed.
ritual summoning stuff?
Yeah, we
Was
think
there
it came
any,
from
was
the
there any
Undercity.
signs of magic being cast in the...
Where there was just water magic shit going on. There's a water treatment plant in there. That's probably where the water came from.
I don't know why the water would go up, though. Normally the water goes down.
I have no
So,
idea.
I don't know why we'd be taking water.
Station.
How are you doing? You doing better?
They're probably using the...
Whoever's doing that, I need a
In
fire.
any
That's really
event,
fucking stupid, but...
here's what I propose for the future. That's to help tackle and deal with this project. Both the council members of the Undercity, Geb, and Avalon all put their heads together to help fix this problem.
We also need a Dragon Massaro because they have knowledge in this.
True, that as well. And of course, if other corporations are willing to help fund, that would be appreciated.
I also have a bit. I will assist what I can, and also I do have a bit of knowledge when it comes to magic as well.
Very good. In either case, it's been proven that the Union is incompetent yet again and cannot be relied upon.
Right now, we should just prepare for tomorrow and send a group of workers to go down and check out the Undercity water treatment plant.
Indeed.
That's the best theory so far.
So, for now,
Well, we don't want to mistakenly get infected if it is inside the plant.
true.
Do we have any infections in the Undercity? I don't think we know of
We
that right
didn't
now.
yesterday, but a lot
We
can
have people
happen in
getting sick
24
from the
hours.
water.
Right, so, from
No,
here,
we've had...
each person that is inside of this clinic needs to be double-checked and made sure that there is no infection. Once they are cleared, you're all allowed to go, and then we can start making preparations for tomorrow. So, please report to Rona and Miss Harper and make sure that you have been cleared before leaving. What?
Please fix that. What's wrong with Miss Valentine? It looks like they're drunk.
What is happening?
It's everyone getting drunk.
I am unsure, but I found them with another flying thing. No legs, no arms.
What? Is something else spreading?
But they seemed very loopy and disorientated. Like this.
Go on. Fix.
Please stop touching my face.
Both of those questions need to be answered, but both of you over here, please. Right. Miss Ayla, please go around the clinic and check with every person in here and see if they have been scanned or need tending to. Make sure that both Ruiner and Harper have tended to each person and then discharge them and allow them to leave. You with the flamethrowers, please leave one of those right next to this equipment. I can purchase it if necessary.
Don't worry, I made it myself. If you need more, I can make him.
Thank you.
That's so cool. Can I try it?
No.
Miss Valentine, you're in no condition to do anything. You must be checked first.
Yes, you can set it right there. Now, you're drunk, correct? What happened?
Well, Mr. Sloan, with your decking experience, and with what little medical knowledge you do have, the Miss here is in
Sounds
fact not inebriated. None of the signs show properly, but from what you can tell. But they're still showing all the mental symptoms of being absolutely wasted.
Is there a known cure to this?
Would you like to attempt to figure out what this is what this is?
Yes.
Okay, well, very well. You are actually the perfect man in the building for the job.
How many fingers am I
What?
holding up?
And as you look them over, you realize nothing's wrong with them physically,
making sure.
but there is something wrong with them mentally. And knowing that she has an internal deck or a deck of some sort that is affecting her in some way, she's cybernetically high. And as you're looking over the program, you start to realize that it's a simulated drug effect. That it's meant for synth, but it seems it was raw dogged into her brainscape. And you can fix it and figure it out, but that's the situation you're dealing with. So
I'd like to start trying to fix it.
Put her down in the chair over there and keep her.
very well. And with the you should be in that situation.
Please have a sit down.
Is this a difficult task?
I would like you to sit down.
Oh god.
Not at all. It was a really well-crafted program, but it's essentially like anything. It's like medically, it's just like flushing someone's system with, clearing things. But it's a lot easier since it's digital. So.
All right, I'll do that.
Successfully do so.
Right. Hang on a moment, MP.
I know where this came from.
Tell me that in but a moment. First, let me tend to this. All right. Where's your port?
Is this a real thing? Yes. Do you have some kind of...
If you look, her port's on her back.
All right. Can you keep us still for a moment? Let's get this fixed right up. This will take but a moment.
Onto your shoulders.
Don't drain into a mouth.
Here you go.
I'm trying to fix it.
Don't touch that.
And holding your shoulders.
It's not a complex program, but should take about 10 more seconds. Ooh. And then it should be good.
Thank you.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh no.
How are you feeling?
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
That has
A bit.
received antibiotics and magical healing can now leave. But we should probably head out because with all this running around, it's hard to keep track of how much magic we have, how many potions
Give me
we
one
have, how
moment.
many antibiotics we have. So,
Miss Ayla
please head out. What?
and Harper over here. Checkpoint. Ensure that it's been done, and then they can go. Don't just take them by their word. Do the check.
Usually it's only 2. We got 3.
Where's Leon?
Yeah,
where's Leon?
I know. It's done already.
Right, now.
He's sitting down.
It's done.
Can't believe. He's sitting down. I'm making sure he's isolated until we fix this shit.
I'm not sure how that. The goal is that I would like
You want me to go bring him, or do you want to come with us?
What happened?
I put them in the garage.
Check out with me and Harper.
Yeah, what happened, Miss Fortuna?
It's fine. Leon and Danny they made a program that gave them basically the effects of a drug, and I asked for a copy so that I could look at it, because that's actually very interesting, and
she activated it.
He sent me an uncompressed version of the file, and it activated immediately as it came into my deck.
I see.
Right.
Explains why then the spikes were happening.
Also,
You want to
welcome
go there
back.
and solve this now, Miss Fortuna?
Huh? What?
I am
They're
unsure
in the
what you
garage.
mean.
They should be in the garage. I came to
Perhaps
make sure
eventually.
you're fine.
them? You
are my
left Leon in the
priority.
garage.
You are my priority.
I'm
You
fine.
did
Go
this
get
too.
Leon. He's gonna do something.
Let's go. I know that. That's why I'm making sure you can fix this. I'm not a cybernetics expert.
For you.
From who?
I need a breather. Can you get Leon?
It's for you and your Avalon people.
From who?
Do you need any assistance?
From
I come down here because you do.
Oh my word.
We never had that proper conversation.
I'll take that.
Why were you sent in here?
Traverse noticed a spike in your activity. Thought it was unusual. Asked me to come investigate.
No, leave it alone.
Health-wise.
Have you been treated?
I mean, I had antibiotics.
Right, that needs to be fixed. So, why is it that you're here?
I guess they were sent because they learned of my condition. I'm infected. Maybe that was it.
That is the
Maybe it was
case.
the program. I got the call earlier than that, so.
Right. Well, let's get that tended to. So, follow me.
I'm unsure of what you're calling me. Debbie. Though I am Debbie, I'm not the Debbie you used to know.
Are they widely produced models?
But I did manage to recover the,
Yes, please, I really need the fucking.
personality core, so.
Well.
Thank you.
And they're not a singular model, though.
I really messed someone up.
Different one.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? Do you see? Do you see that little person, that black person, the first one? Go hug him.
Oh yes.
Hey, they're back, by the way. They're not a mouse
I'll
anymore.
expedite it. Yeah, hug back. For now, I'll let you know. But I was worried that you were leaving.
They're
that
back
you
to
were
normal.
maybe-
They're healed. They're a little bit
Right.
skittish now.
So it was temporary.
Luckily, yes. I mean, of course it was temporary.
I'll leave you.
Right.
Come on.
Would you like me to sit
Come
outside?
on.
Like I said, you are an asset.
Feel free to do as you see fit. I'm pretty safe in here.
Also, what radio?
Sorry, we're Radio 30. I'm not currently on any radio for some reason.
There you go, sir. Let it all out. It should be alright.
Very well. I will be downstairs if you need me.
Right.
Have a good day.
Be sure to go through decontamination.
We'll find a good position. We'll figure something out. For now,
Just isn't a slap in the
go ahead
face.
and enjoy the vacation. You've earned it, Tio.
Why'd they have to send down a Devi model?
Lem. Roman Lem. I'm head of
True. I suppose it brings back some memories.
You could say that.
Well, I mean, at Avalon, it's what we try to prevent.
What are you looking for?
Hello, Mr. Rin. Have you been checked?
He's stuck in the
Oh,
elevator.
I lost him.
I'm going to be the one that last one.
How do you get stuck?
There you go.
What's he doing?
You there, guard.
Trying to leave.
Where is Mr. Harper? Where is Miss Harper and where is Runa? There they are.
We had to let people out. You have both things. I already know that. You're good to go.
Another one for checking.
Mr. Sloan?
Ah, Mr. Lamb.
Wait,
It's good to see you. I heard that there was an infection that caused a lot of problems for Avalon today.
That would be an understatement, but yes.
Let me know if there's any paperwork that needs to be processed on our HR side. Otherwise, good to know that our stock is going to be increasing today, at least a little bit.
Indeed, there will be a few notes sent your way.
Thank you. Not my greatest armor, but
wonderful.
Looks cool.
Thank you. I always like the basic goat armor too. Had that flashing. Also like the hair. Good stuff.
Do I just go in?
You'll be checked over by both of them.
Yeah, it's meant to resist explosions and pathogens.
Can I just go through?
It's like a
Rin,
glass suit.
you only took Bob's potion and it turned you into a rat, so I don't know if you're good. Stay here.
Oh, you're no longer a rat. Congratulations.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, hey, yeah. Wait, were you a rat? Or did you just leave and come back?
Hugbots. You can have Hugbots. You can have the hugging. We need to go outside. Okay? Outside. Shoot. Outside.
Perfect.
No. Yes. Hug. Hug. Shoot.
We need to do that.
Hello, Doctor. How are you feeling?
I think you should have the answer to that.
Well, this is the first I've been able to speak to you today. I've only heard.
Shit. There.
Right. Have you been checked over for any contamination?
I'm fine now.
They had both things, so they're good.
Very well.
Rin didn't get a potion, and we're out of them.
It's on empty.
So
Right. We have other methods as well.
What are the methods of those?
It's here.
There are 3 different versions of cure that we can try. Let me see what we have in stock.
Interesting.
My knife?
Where's the good one? I guess so.
What knife?
Why do you want a knife? Oh, right.
Oh, wait, the big one?
Well, I can get that back to you in a day or 2. First, it needs to be decontaminated. Also, where did you get that pistol from? Where did you find it?
Hey, that person that shot Dave is out here in the front of the clinic.
I took it from Miss.
Walking out. Are they clear to go?
From Miss Constantine?
Yes, they're clear to go for the night, but keep an eye on them.
Oh, I guess one of your guards dropped their pistols.
Right. Well, if that is the case, then that is registered under Avalon. I'm afraid that you can't have it.
You already have a pistol. Think you can give that one back to him? I'll go buy some food since everything's over finally to make up for it.
They might have been given antibiotics anyways, but I'll just make sure.
Right. Thank you. Well, I'll go get some.
Oh, actually, Rin, I have something for you.
Go check in with them, then we can go outside.
What'd you come down here for?
Swartoni, is he clean?
They were evacuated out of the city, but
Not exactly like.
Leon? Hey there.
Where am I? How did I get here?
In the clinic.
Where's Danny?
Danny.
Are we
Yes,
all...
I wonder where is Danny, Leon?
That's a good question.
Almost. We just need to scan the last people that are inside the building.
I get this damn suit off.
Almost.
Apparently you guys made a program that replicates the effect of numerous drugs.
What?
Yes. You were very slap happy.
Where did you put it?
And you gave a copy to me.
Taking anything?
Ah, thank you. How was your memory treating you?
You had no rules to see if you were sick or anything or had symptoms?
If you're fine, I did my job. I'm going back to the group. I gotta go get some food and tea.
I see. Was it the shiny one with the horns?
You got some explaining to do. Yes.
Ah, I see.
It's your first high, huh? That's to be expected.
You want to come to the noodle shop with me? I think we both needed some food and a drink.
It's strange. It's like
In a moment. I still need to wrap things up here.
I pick up a USB drive.
Is Constantine discharged? I don't know what you're gonna do about this.
Indeed.
Guard shootings.
Well, HR Galactic was here to tend to it, so should be dealt with.
Oh,
It's good to have
that doesn't sound good.
designated, not driver, but Sloan. I will take my
okay.
leave, right?
Of course, do make sure that you're checked.
You healthy too, Miss Lois?
Usually we call them the moron wrangler. Back in my by my homeworld, my friends used to call it the moron wrangler because
Yes.
You good to go?
Yeah, it should be. You got basically all the treatment we can give you.
Correct.
You can head out, Lilith. Thank you so much for all your help. It was really good to have you here.
Honestly, it's fine. Of course. It's not the first time
You
I've
too.
been that.
Has Mr. Rin been checked?
Had treatment. I'm waiting for those third options you were mentioning. All right.
Third
you
options?
can head out too.
Oh.
Right, that's something I need to check.
Constantine has that suit in, and your buyer has a box downstairs. So
Is that Debbie out there?
Indeed. Could you ping God?
Back? Yes.
It is in a form.
I suppose you can rebuild robots. Just shocking to see them after such a long time.
Indeed.
They should be
I
on the
think
way,
it's a...
though it has been a little delayed.
True.
Computers are under heavy load right now.
Hello. I would like to check into the...
Hello.
What? I'd like to check of the 6 samples that were made by, I forget her name, the slime woman. There were 6 of those that were supposed to be cures for things. Is all 6 still here?
Ravule.
As far as I'm aware, none of them have been used.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of voices.
Probably make sure he's not in any.
Of the cure things that Revuel had made.
I don't believe she used any of them, as far as I'm aware.
Alrighty. I'm going to take one of those for Mr. Rin.
Wonderful.
I can give it to him.
This
Indeed.
will heal them medically, but it will not heal them magically.
Well, we need the magical one. That's the problem. We're out.
Are you all out for the day?
We only got 5 from Masaru. I have 1 left.
Well, make a check around the facility. See who still needs treatment. Once we know who needs what, then we can dish it out.
Aaron, have you had any symptoms?
Awful, my chest buzz. I can go for it. I can keep going. I can keep going if I'm needed. As long as everyone else gets sorted first, then I can.
Have you taken any of the medications?
No, I haven't had the chance.
Kind of odd after all this cyber race and shit. Finally find a reason where it's actually a good thing to be synth.
Okay.
True.
At least take the antibiotic, okay? Because we'll have to have that in there. Alright?
Right, let's take a tour and see if we can find who's left.
3.
That's 1.
Sounds good to me.
What a day.
Did you see Fortuna get help? Were they sick at all?
They were sick. I have not seen them get treated yet.
I didn't treat him.
Right, that needs to be tended to. So it looks like it's just myself, Coin, and Rin left.
What about Harper? They doing okay?
True.
I'm wearing my hazmat suit the entire time. That's pretty good, I think, but a good check.
Yes, the point is the checkup.
I wore my suit, but I'm not the best with constitution-wise.
Right. Well, all of us are all that remain in the building, it would seem, as well as Valentine, who is somewhere. In fact, let me make a call. Fortuna, are you on this radio?
I'm here. What's up?
Have you been tended to?
Not yet. I can...
Then please report back to the clinic.
Sorry. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Right, they're on their way.
Anyways.
So, we have 3 people that will need magic. I have 1 spell slot. We're out of potions. And that doesn't help with magical.
Well, hopefully everyone that would need magic is cleared.
True.
From the get-go.
Well, I know Ren needs magic. He's been infected.
Right, so that needs magic. Has Mr. Coin been checked?
He's also been infected.
I've only got the itch, but I've been pushing through it.
Then that means that you are infected.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
It is what it is. Well, that's 2 treatments.
Magical though, right?
Oh,
so that's...
yeah. Don't have
And
any.
band
That's a saving grace.
Fortuna.
That's 3.
And how are you feeling?
Well, I suppose it's that time that I should be checked as well.
Alright. Can call a god. Hang on.
I'm right here.
Hi. Sloan needs to know if he's sick.
Basically, we all
Did you ever go anywhere near the sewer entrances or over the grates?
I did go over the vents that were in front of the Wyvern Clinic that have, like, the mist coming up.
Alright, give me 1 second. Yeah, you have been majorly infected this whole time. Like, not 1 kind of infected.
Well. Question.
You've been able to power through it, but it's starting to catch up to you. You're feeling it quite a bit now.
Is the magical side hitting worse?
You would be feeling a lot worse because of your allergy, yes.
Oh, God.
Well,
You aren't looking so good.
Sloan,
That's why
you're
I've
not
been
looking
asking.
too good. I think I'm gonna get you to a bed.
right.
Let's
Lead
get
the
you over
way.
here to one of the beds.
Oh no.
I wouldn't put it in a bed. I personally would get him a
Hmm?
capsule in case it gets any worse.
Caps? Okay.
Fair enough.
This is pretty rough, especially with your, it comes to you in magic, it's not the greatest. Alright, hop on in.
True. Well, guess over here is a better option.
That could treat you until we get finished over there with everyone else's rolls, so BRB.
Yeah. Well.
So anything happened to you yet? Did you get food?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, I hope that this doesn't kill us. Also, apologies, I do know that the camera's over there, so you can't really see me from here.
I can't discuss what the situation is. Sorry, Mrs. Sloan.
Right.
Because we know we can't use magic because you said you're allergic.
Just try not to spread that around.
Oh no, I promise I won't. You got my word.
I'm sorry if I leaked a secret, by the way. I didn't know your allergy was a secret.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh.
You know, I don't want to RP lock you, and maybe another GM already rolled for you.
I don't know.
So I'm not sure.
I had never thought to ask.
Well, no, it was one of those things where we just kind of followed people around until we saw them go for super greats. So I don't know if one of the gems caught you already.
I've not been told anything up until this point.
Okay.
So, can I ask you a question?
Go forward.
That other doctor, I don't know, or film the Fox lady.
Constantine.
Constantine, what is wrong with her? Oh, hey, hi. Sorry.
Alright, so we've come to give you the options that we have, since more or less we know that this requires some aptitude of magic to cure, but that might not end the greatest. So, do you want to try it without anything magic to see if we can get to that first, or do you want Ayla to try her powers on you? And maybe it'll heal you as you're...
Oh no.
Or I can call Augustine and see if I can schmooze him into a anti-magic rune, and that might work.
I have an anti-magic rune.
Oh, perfect! Okay, great. Well, maybe that'll work then. We can activate that. I can activate it for you, and then, maybe it'll just zero it out.
Cancel
We
out
can do the
the
regular treatment.
That might work.
Yeah.
So you're thinking treat him, then use the
Put the rune on
to
first and then
dispel
treat.
the after effects.
Alright,
Alright, let's go for it.
Alright. Where do you keep
You
your
need magic
rune?
to activate that, right? Or no? I don't know how runes work.
Yeah.
It needs to be activated.
I have it. I have
I'll
it,
let you
alright.
do that. Alright, Ayla, do your thing.
20 minutes until the end of session. We have 20 minutes until the end of session.
We should probably get a DM here for this, just in case. One moment, Mr. Sims. You'll be okay.
I've been through worse.
Miss Valentine, I will get away by the guard.
When did you get Debbie back?
Today, apparently. New model.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you have the treatments ready, Dr. Harper? Are they with you?
Yep, I'll go get the potion.
Has Fortuna been treated?
Here we are.
Alright. They're taking a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I'm doing it. I'm gonna activate the rune. It's good. Ooh, that feels awful. I'm gonna step away. Ooh. Ah! I ran into my wall.
What's going on?
Detroit.
I just got here.
We tried to heal Sloan because it requires magic to get rid of this. So we put an anti-magic rune on him, and then Ayla did her thing to see if it could counteract the after effects.
Oh, no. It's just getting...
What?
We're not even going to put the magic on him because that would be bad. We're just
Okay.
activating the rune so now you can treat him.
Okay.
So it's just getting rid of the magical
Now I'm treating him.
effects entirely.
Alrighty.
That's I might have to elevate and see, cause funny Sloan.
Just Sloan things.
Just Sloan things.
I have an entire room dedicated to VR and I still walk into the wall.
Good job.
It's just a guaranteed thing. I wish I were looking for a cure for this ailment you have with this magic stuff.
It would be nice.
Oh no, you're good. Okay. I did purposely look away just in case.
I'm on hold right now. Sorry.
You got any good elevator music?
Yep. I got no music. I got the clinic music.
That works. What a day, am I right?
Right.
A day.
I even missed half of it.
Nobody died at least.
Don't you say that right now at the very end.
Nobody died yet.
That's the worst timing ever. Oh god. If the worst thing happens, we blame Aaron. We have someone to blame now.
You're +4 medical, right?
Yep.
Oh,
And what exactly
it
are you
hurts that I'm
gonna
coming in.
do?
It hurts. Wait.
Oh,
did you already do the roll? I wanted to do the Psycho Fanta thing.
Oh, cool. You can do that. I forgot about that.
I mean, I did already do the roll, but if you want to add Psychophanta before we learn about the result, you're...
Yeah, okay, before we learn about the results. Alright, I'm in pain right now, but, yes, I'm here to help.
Okay. So with an 18 plus 4, and
Hey.
having dealt with this pathogen all day, and the assistance
Nice.
of a anti-magic rune, you are able to, over time, flush the bacteria out of Sloan's system.
Alright, looks like it's working.
Good.
Good news. That's a good idea you came up with there, Ayla.
Oh, good.
And Sloan, you slowly start to feel better. You're even conscious. You kind of feel it come out of your system, leaving your lungs.
Oh, I think I will.
You right in there?
It's good to breathe again.
I think he's gonna be fine. Alright, let's get this plot open and get some fresh air.
I feel like the air inside might be fresher than the air.
Probably.
True.
But we do have oxygen covers inside here, thankfully. One of the benefits of being in the clinic with HVAC.
Yes.
Alright, so is everyone good? Are you good, Valentine?
I haven't been treated yet, but my symptoms are minor.
Okay.
What's your name, Debbie?
Let's take you to the other bed.
Yes, it is.
Okay, excuse me.
I thought that was you. How have you been?
That was something.
What you're talking about. A lot of people have been mentioning that I
Did he answer Sloan to need the water or anything?
Yes, but I'll get it in a moment.
Be familiar with
I actually
We have minor symptoms, I believe.
I see.
way by.
I must regret to inform you that I am not the Debbie you remember. A lot of people have been very
I don't know if it's progressive,
emotional
because I
when
haven't
I
gotten any.
installed that. I do not recall
Let's
any
roll to
memories
see how
from this
bad it
broke
is.
Debbie.
Oh, that's not. You're good. It's been consistent. You've been holding up and keeping steady.
Right?
But with your bonuses,
I hope so.
Alice,
I'm only here
you're
for
able
this
to
ensure
check
that
out
they're fine.
the pressure in her chest, recognize that that is an infection and it is staying as is, but you know it will progressively get worse. You know, a bit of antibiotics will do good in the long run, but a good thing to start with is getting her cleaned out. With a roll, you're able to do just that. But, Bandit, has Fortuna gotten magical healing yet? Something to clean out the magic from her system. You're gonna need to do
I
that.
have one more roll. I can help.
Alrighty. Thank you, Ayla.
And Aaron, can you go get that rune and like throw it in the morgue? It is awful. I can feel it from here. Thank you. Alright.
It really shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm feeling fine. So.
Ayla, your roll luck has rolled out today. With a natural one and your modifiers still, you feel almost a surge of pain as the magic that is naturally inside you starts to drain out. You can't produce enough healing magic to help Fortuna through this. You've been working so hard and using so much magic that what little you try and force out of you surges with pain up your arms. You're not going to take any minor wounds, but you're unable to heal Fortuna of this magical one.
Gosh.
What happened?
I don't know.
Are you alright,
I don't know. I guess I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. I can try it. I can try tomorrow. I can maybe just rest here for a second. Hold on. I just sit down, maybe. Maybe I can call Augustine and he can bring something down. I don't know. I don't know what. I'm really sorry.
Should we try one of the 5 remaining samples?
It has to be magical. Those are medical.
Maybe I can quarantine here for the night, maybe.
Perhaps. How fast is it moving?
Yeah, we could keep you in a pod and keep monitoring you every night.
Should I do the same?
I've been doing fine. I've been consistent all day.
I'm yet to be treated.
I
That's
I don't
true.
know how worse things have gone.
Although if it is, you guys do have
Did
some
you take the antibiotic?
Yeah, I've taken an antibiotic, but
Good.
I don't know.
Alrighty then. If you'll spend the night, then I guess we can go ahead and get you healed up in the capsule.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
It's fine, please. There's no need to apologize. I've been doing a whole lot of work today. You've saved a lot of people. I'm not in
I
any
mean,
sense
luckily your your symptoms are very minor, thankfully. So hopefully we can keep it that way throughout the night. If it does spike up, maybe we can get some of the other heal to help mitigate it a bit, so we can get some magical healing for you. But I suppose until then, we can get you stabilized over here, so it doesn't get any worse.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not exactly
The both of you.
ideal.
is it okay? Is it okay before I go on the pod to ask for a quick checkup? I
Of course.
just to check. So,
Oh, I'm here still.
Oh, he never got his roll to see how bad it is, I think, right?
yeah, so I got a thing from Sketches.
I will inform them.
LED,
Like I said, I will inform the higher ups.
basically.
They should get to the lieutenant.
However, I do have
Have a good night.
low
Thank you, as well.
so I'm not sure if it got worse or not.
Did you pass over a sewer
Okay,
or possibly
just
by a sewer
very
entrance?
weapon, right?
No, but something
Indeed.
something came in that was airborne. So that's what I was exposed to.
I guess I'll have to go training another day again.
I just rolled.
True.
Just since she rolled
I'll
once,
be right here when you get out.
I rolled a natural 20. You're feeling surprisingly great. You feel like you
Thanks.
dodged a bullet, a metaphorical, disease-ridden bullet.
Maybe it's
slowly.
just the excitement of everybody
Yeah.
here.
I think
Alrighty.
I just rest off. I think I might get back to my apartment and rest. Should be good.
We'll keep an eye on you, make sure you're
Last
doing
roll
okay,
of the
alright?
night. Holy shit.
If you see any dropping vitals, we'll come, we have 5 more vials of that other stuff.
True. I'll be spending the night here as well.
We'll try to get a hold of, very well. Even get a hold of either Nessa or someone to get us some more of that stuff on the way, or get it batch brewing. I don't know how they made it, but they got here pretty quick, so maybe we can get it for morning. We're lucky.
Indeed. I'll make that call right now.
Very well.
Been a long day. I think I'm gonna get some rest.
Indeed. We could all use it. Good night.
I'm gonna head back to my apartment just
Night.
because I haven't been out yet. And, haven't been outside yet, so.
So everyone is clear?
My apartment.
5 minutes till the end of session. We have 5 minutes until the end of session.
It's working again.
Hi, how could I help you?
Yeah.
Hello. I would like to do 3 things. First, I would like to try and make a call through Masaru to get more of those potions delivered overnight. And I'm willing to pay express if needed.
All right. Who are you calling?
Cross.
All right, friendly.
That's fine, go ahead and take
I will say you are contacting HR and not a business department.
Hello, this is Mr. Cross.
Hello, this is Sloan. A few of those
Hello, Sloan.
potions were delivered earlier today.
Overnight,
Is Miss Anessa
So you got-
around?
That's good. I don't see an S on the road, but I do recommend direct payment.
Of course. I would like to ask for another shipment of those potions to be delivered to the clinic.
Alright, if you'll just transfer over the credits, I'll have them sent to you.
Perfect. I believe that is all. Have a good night.
Alright. Thank you.
Perfect. Secondly, this bottle was delivered by the sire. I would like to check and see if it's like poison or something.
By who?
The sire, which I believe was Catbug's character's father.
The Hugbots, I thought, brought that in.
Yeah, and one of them was like, this is from the sire or something like that.
I don't think that's true, because that was from, that was, as far as I know, from, Lamb.
I see.
He came in and he told the Hugbots directly, drop that off at, the clinic, don't let any of the patients have it, that's for the employees, they've worked hard today.
I see.
Red wine.
Ooh. And then lastly, what is this?
Alright, give me one moment, let me pull it up. You see a note sitting along this cake, and it reads, Dear Mr. Sloan, thank you so much for not kicking our drunk booties out of the clinic the other night. I know we were a handful, sorry for intruding. R and A. It's not written in text, but it looks like it was written in a very bubbly cursive. Written possibly with a stylus. A letter.
What kind of cake is it?
That's a great question. 1 second.
I was asked by Geb if they could get one of our samples so they could study as well.
Yes. I'll send a sample over. But also,
Very well. I'll let them know. Thank you.
Sailor is probably busy at the moment, but I would imagine it is exactly as it looks, possibly. Strawberry cake. Possibly vanilla icing. The inside's a mystery.
Thank you.
I'd like to think it's an angel food cake.
Because it's Sailor.
Well, perhaps this day wasn't so bad.
All I heard was your square case, and then everything went dark.
So after you die, you
Try to keep going.
That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like that's not my issue. That's a you problem.
Fair? I got a contract with Liam, I can let you know that.
I hope you enjoyed
You
the
and
scene,
your
though.
fucking boneless pizza.
I have to get back to homework.
You caught that, did you?
What the?
Hey, Fortuna. Did you go to bed right away?
I don't like this. Yeah, she probably fell asleep pretty quick.
Okay. Then this would be waiting in the morning.
No, Debbie was there. Debbie was there.
Yeah, I should be tossing the turn for a while.
then I would come in with both of these. This is red wine, and this is a cake that apparently were gifted.
Nice.
Yeah, I also killed 2 guards.
She'll definitely take some of that fucking wine. Those are gifted.
Oh, you bitch.
One of them was from Mr. Lamb, and the other is from Richard and Ayla.
Ow, ow. That is fucking sick.
Who's Mr. Lamb?
He's the galactic head of HR for Avalon.
I was so close.
Why'd he send it to you?
Yeah, I'm probably
I don't know. He stopped in the clinic earlier.
I was gonna pull it down and pull your kneecap out.
Yeah.
Even that kneecap, I would have died. I'm physically weak. Yeah,
I need a target. I'm gonna shoot this.
I did a roll
I didn't get to shoot today.
to see how I would actually survive. Because I was infected the entire time.
I'm gonna be right back. So, whoo boy, what a session. But I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a very wonderful night. We'll be back again on Monday with the next session. And
I'm giving you the. I didn't get to you. I thought you were gonna come down to the grindstone. It was open.
I spent the night in the clinic with Fortuna.
Oh, get a sleepover. Oh.
Sleepover in a cryopod.
How close is furniture medical certification after today?
Daughter.
I mean, she just needs to come in and get the certificate.
Fighting this one the entire day. I'm glad I wasn't there when you were shooting people.
Yeah, I shot 2 people in the face.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I come back. What the hell did you do?
I was tied to a bed for an hour.
Because you were trying to leave, and then you shot people. We had to keep you
And
tied
I was
up.
let off scot-free, allowed to walk, put on a week hiatus by a higher up. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know. I came in to play a mentally unstable character, and I think I did a good job.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, it worked. I thought you were sick. I felt so bad for you. I can't let you off.
I was just jamming to music the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, I just had music on. I was just jamming.
Nice.
When you're in the clinic, you're just vibing. You're like, is she ignoring me or is she AFK?
Oh
It's
no,
like, oh,
okay,
boy.
you thought that was an AFK animation. No, I was literally waiting for someone to tap me. Because I was just like, she spaced out. She was gone.
Oh.
I mean, he said something to you. He didn't know your name. He's like, okay, I'll leave her here. He walks away. Punched you in the fucking face.
It was great. I was staying right next to her.
Trey was mad and just bopped her in the nose. I was like, ooh.
She was just like, "Okay, is that you?"
I didn't know it was him. I've never seen this character before.
You haven't seen Cowboy RK?
But I like seeing you again later on and just getting this.
I'm gonna get back my goddamn permit. Here you go, you gotta have the access back before I forget.
Hey, you like that? Stupid ass
And I
fucking.
walk in another sovereign meeting.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. Have a good night.
He's not qualified.
I'll see you again very, very soon.
We did lore, RK?
Bye-bye.
Daughter.
Are you supposed to be the mommy?
This.